We're live. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff that has people's attention right now. One of the more obvious subjects in the sport of boxing that everybody is talking about is the recent announcement of Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo, not Jermall Charlo. I've already discussed the fight, at least certain details of it, in my last two videos. That, you know, I actually like this fight more than the Jermall Charlo fight because I think Jermell is a better fighter than Jermall. I think he's a more ambitious fighter than Jermall. They've both been out of action a while, but Jermall's been out 2 years, whereas Jermell has been out 1. So all the same, they have both been out of action. And it's not that it's ideal, because it's not ideal. You know, Canelo has been campaigning north of junior middleweight for many years now, whereas Jermell, he's basically a career junior middleweight. But the idea that he's the smaller man, or even a small man, that's where it gets bizarre, and that's where I think you see the mental illness in a lot of these people, because Jermell Charlo is not a smaller man than Canelo. He's a bigger man than Canelo with a bigger frame. He just campaigns at a lower weight. And these guys' eyes, it's like they want to act like Jermell is Mikey Garcia. You know, that's how they want to look at it, as if Jermell is this tiny fighter that Canelo is bullying or whatever, when no, Jermell has a bigger frame than Canelo. And if Jermell wanted, he could campaign north of junior middleweight whenever he wants, because he literally has a bigger frame to carry more weight. You know, there's a very famous picture of both the twin brothers with Canelo, and you can see that they're bigger than him. You can see that they both have bigger frames than he does. They just choose to campaign at lower weights. That if you want to kill yourself to make 154, or if you want to kill yourself to make 160, you could do that. But we all see what kind of frame you got. You got a middleweight and a super middleweight frame. You do. You're taller than Canelo, longer than Canelo. You're just not heavier than he is, but you could be. Because I know these guys don't walk around 154, 160. No, these guys walk around likely 168, 175. They're big guys. I think Jermell is 5'11", you know, for their weight. Jermell is 5'11". Jermall is about 6 feet tall. These are not little fighters, you know what I mean? But that's how people are trying to treat it, as if Jermell is Mikey Garcia. With Mikey and Errol, you could see the discrepancy in size. It was very obvious. Mikey is shorter, with shorter arms, and he campaigns at a lower weight. So it's not really a question of, oh, well, who's the shorter guy here, or who's really the smaller guy? There is no question. Mikey was the smaller fighter. Whereas Jermell is literally taller and longer than Canelo. So it ain't like he's some little ass man that he picking on. Like, how? You know what I mean? What it do, AWOB, Old Dirty, West Side, Real Talk, Country, Martyr Machine, Texas, Bobby Light in the building, Yayo in the building, Noel in the building, Buried Rhythms in the building, UK Rob in the building. And yeah, it's like, and what's even more peculiar is you literally have guys splitting hairs and splitting atoms trying to tell you that somehow Spence versus Garcia is okay, but Canelo versus Jermell is not okay. The same people that were celebrating Errol putting the Crawford fight on the back burner to fight Mikey, that's okay. But Canelo fighting Jermell, an undisputed champion, is not okay. I don't even know, like I say it all the time, that to me, people like that is not boxing fans. You can't enjoy the sport when you got to constantly prop up narratives and move goalposts. How are you supposed to enjoy the sport? You can't, because everything is a battle with these motherfuckers, and it's really a battle that they created. It's only a battle because you keep lying to yourself, expecting other people to believe you. You think it's cool that Errol beat Mikey, right? Then why would this bother you? Why would this bother you? Oh, he should be fighting David. Yeah, Errol should have been fighting Crawford. But you thought that was okay, didn't you? It don't make no sense. To me, y'all know my stance. I've been saying it for years. I ain't start saying it today. I ain't start saying it when he crossed over to the PBC. I've been saying all these guys is interchangeable. Jermall, David, whoever. They're all interchangeable. Mitri, they're all interchangeable. Doesn't make a difference to me. Canelo is the show, not them. So if he want to fight one of them, it's cool. Whichever one, it's all the same to me, bro. They try and make it about David because they sold they self that bill of goods that David is the real thing. That's what that is. And they feel that's their last hope. If he were to go in there with David, they say he ducking Dimitri. If he go in there with Dimitri, they say he ducking David because they did. When he chose Dimitri over David, what they said, he ducking David. So if he go with David, he's ducking Dimitri. If he go with Dimitri, he's ducking David. If he go with Jermell, he's ducking both. And that's cool. You could. The other thing is, I say it all the time. If you hate Canelo, okay, hate on. That's your prerogative. I'm not trying to tell you to like him. You trying to tell me to hate him. That's the difference. I don't come to people with things that I think. I post on my page. I don't come to people with things that I think. I don't tell people, hey, watch my video. I don't do that. These people that have all these issues and all of that, they come to me. I'm not trying to convince you of what I think. You trying to convince me of what you think, and it's not working. All you showing me is that you a hypocrite, that you got a bunch of double standards, and you a hypocrite. That's all you showing me. Shout out to my man Bobby Light. I thought Canelo versus Jermell was the type of fights these guys like. They were saying a couple of months ago that Jermell would beat Nello. I know. I said it in the live I did the other day. These the type of cats that is happy barking behind the fence. But when push come to shove, they scared to death. They don't want Canelo really fighting none of these people. You bugging. They like that he was at Matchroom because then they have a reason to talk crazy. Then they can hide behind the politics. He go over there, he signed a 3-fight deal, they still not happy. He fight Jermall, they still not happy. He fight Jermell, they still not happy. Like, yo, you miserable motherfuckers need to stop watching boxing and go play in traffic. Nobody like y'all motherfuckers. That's why y'all got mad boxing takes that don't nobody listen to. Nobody like y'all motherfuckers. Be all in my comments trying to argue and shit. Don't nobody give a shit about what you talking about, bro. I care about that shit. Canelo, motherfucker. Sometimes there's a line that I cross where I'm being serious and I'm being obnoxious just to be obnoxious. This is one of those times. This is one of those times. I seen London Run Boxing. The dude that was so happy that Buatsi went to Sky. Okoli went to Sky. Mean man, Big Bad Eddie. He don't like Eddie Hearn. How's that working out, London Runs Boxing? Are they superstars yet? Big fight yet? What happened, bro? He was criticizing Canelo, right? He was criticizing Canelo at the same time he's saying, oh, Jermell gonna beat him. And I'm like, wait a minute. If Canelo beat Jermell, who you picking to win, you don't get to talk shit afterwards. You don't get to make excuses. That's not how that works. If you saying that you got Mel winning the fight, right? You don't get to make excuses for Mel after that because apparently you think he's good enough to win, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Real Talk Boxing. That clown Aaron S. Baker, we will never give Canelo credit until he beats Benavidez and beats Bivol. Bro, let me tell you something about Aaron and anybody like him. Canelo doesn't need credit from you. That's the disconnect. When you get mad about something I say, it's because you want me to give credit to a fighter that you like, whereas I don't give a fuck about who you give credit. Canelo don't care. Canelo fans don't care. So you don't want to give him credit? Don't give him credit. Nobody need you to give him credit. You giving credit to fighters that are not as accomplished as Canelo. That says it all. And we all know why you're doing it. Now, you could do that. Nobody over here cares. The problem is you care what we talking about. You care. I don't care what you talking about. You care what I'm talking about. That's why you're not going to see me on Facebook going to Aaron and arguing about something he said. I don't care, but he will come here and he will throw shade because you care what I think. I don't care what you think. He acting like Canelo need credit from Aaron or Canelo need credit from these. Like, man, Canelo don't need y'all motherfuckers because y'all motherfuckers couldn't make Charlo famous. Neither one of them. Y'all couldn't make motherfucking Andre famous. Who the fuck you think need credit from you? You need credit from me, motherfucker. I'm here to ruffle feathers and watch boxing. And I'm all out of boxing. I'm just playing. I got it on the TV right here. Motherfucker, he will never get credit from us. Nobody needs credit from you. Look at the fighters who you do give credit. Jermall, inactive, 2 years. I like Mel, so I'm not going to blast him, but I'm just saying. Demetrius, ain't fought nobody. These is the fighters you like. You like the guys that motherfucker be like, what you the patron saint of irrelevant boxers? Thinking somebody need credit from you? Nah, son. Canelo don't need it. I don't need it. Fuck I need credit from you, bro. It's Canelo era, you motherfucker. Canelo era. Eat that shit. Shout out to my man Smokey turning 18 yesterday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. We gonna find that coward. We gonna find that guy. That dude in Liverpool from the other day. We gonna find him. We gonna find him. It's only a matter of time. The truth always comes to the light. We gonna find him, Smokey. We gonna find him. You can't hide forever. I know you listening, because y'all love hate watching me. Y'all love hate watching me. If you were smart, the smartest thing you can do is ignore me. Mute me on social media, block me on social media, and don't watch any video that I post, because in doing so, you know, I don't get that money. I don't get those metrics. But y'all hate me so much you love me that you can't stay away. And all that does is put more money in my pocket. Ow! Ow! Hater on hater. Mr. T says, Jaime said no David fight until next year. Good thing we got Benavidez saying he'll fight Morrell next if he can't get Jaime on a giant. So he won't forget. That dude's scared to death of Morrell, bro. I gotta do an interview with David, bro. We gonna do the whole thing en español. Y vamos a hablar mierda. Yo, ¿por qué ese Benavidez es tan cobarde? ¿Por qué ese tipo es tan bultero? Embustero. Pendejo. Palomo. Palomazo, coño. You know what I'm saying? We gonna find old boy in Liverpool. We gonna find him. He think he could hide. I got somebody getting his IP address for me right now. We gonna find out who you are. It's only a matter of time. And we will destroy you. It's real shit out here. Man, like when I see stuff like that, like what Aaron Baker said, right? Because I do see a lot of stuff like that. I see it on Twitter. I see it on Instagram. I see it here on YouTube. And that's the ultimate disconnect. We are not arguing so that you give Canelo credit. We already know that no matter what he does, he would never get credit from you. So that's why what you say doesn't matter. That's why we really don't listen. And the only real reason it comes up, it's not because we looking for you, it's because you looking for us. You come over, you argue. If I post something on Twitter, you argue. If I post a video on YouTube, you argue. It's not that we looking for you to give them credit. It's that you looking for us to believe you. And I don't. And fuck you. Fuck you. And everybody like you. Piece of shit. Canelo era, bitch. Canelo era, bitch. So you know. Motherfuckers really think we sitting out here, please give Canelo nah. We don't care. When I get these clowns in my comments, or if I post something on Twitter and somebody want to argue, that's the only reason I ain't see y'all motherfuckers, because y'all come to me. I don't come to you. I don't give a fuck what you think about Canelo or boxing. Give a fuck? Think I give a fuck? Give a fuck? Canelo ira, bitch. I'm being extra obnoxious today. I am. But I'm not being any more obnoxious than people are to me. I'm only reciprocating. I am giving you the energy that you give me. That's all I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Aaron should just stick to pan dulce con... We don't give Stank Davis credit. Nah, I don't. Shit. Don't let me make a video about Javante. Motherfuckers start clutching at they pearls. You know what I mean? You want us to give Javante credit for fighting Hector Luis Garcia from super featherweight, but you don't want to give Canelo credit for fighting Jermell. It's practically the same thing. Bringing up a fighter that campaigns at a lower weight. Now, I'm not telling you I want you to give Canelo credit. I don't care. I'm just pointing out what makes you a hypocrite. I don't give a shit who you give credit. Fuck make you think I give a fuck who you give credit? I am here to laugh at you. That's all I'm here to do. Got a new Batman shirt. Got the gray on the black. Oh! And I found another website where I could get them in different colors. Next one I'm gonna get is green, but I gotta chill because I be ODing with. I be going on these shopping sprees, just buying whatever I see. So I gotta chill. Shout out to my man Cervecero que lo que manín. I find it funny that David still hasn't booked a fight and he fought before Canelo. So what was the point of talking all that after taking that offer off the table? That's what I've been trying to say. Eso es lo que yo estaba diciendo. Que pa' qué? What's the rush? What is the rush? Tú peleaste, no es verdad. Tú sabes que this dude is the cash cow of boxing, una pelea muy importante. So why would you leave the offer on the table for only 5 days? Porque está chantajeando la gente. Eso es lo que él está. He's scamming the boxing fans, bro. Oh no, nosotros le hicimos una oferta. We made him an offer. An offer you only left on the table for 5 days. Do you think we're all morons? Shit is all scams, bro. It's all scams. You know what I'm saying? Tommy Fury over here arguing about 5 pounds. You can't make it up. Tommy Fury over here arguing with KSI over 5 pounds. Bruh, that whole family, like all the Furies is, yo, y'all all garbage. All of y'all. You, Luke, y'all all garbage. How you arguing with a YouTube guy who boxes a little bit, YouTube guy over 5 pounds? If you really are a fighting whatever, that 5 pounds ain't gonna bother you. Why would it? You be like, what, you want 180? Alright, I'm in there. I don't care, 180, 185, I don't care. I whoop his ass. Tommy over here arguing over 5 pounds like KSI need you. You literally trying to ride they wave. You literally are. That wave is Logan's wave. That's Jake's wave. That's KSI's wave. That's their thing. And you trying to crash their party because you can't go to the other party. Because if you go to the other party, them guys will fuck you up. So you got to try to go to the other party. That's crazy to me that he and they letting him. That man should be laughed out of England. He should have to move. He should have to move to Spain. Everybody in Manchester should be like, yo, Tommy, for real, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. Nah, get the fuck out of here. You can't live in the UK, bro. You making us look bad. You making all of us look bad. You arguing with KSI over 5 pounds? He already shorter than you. He already short, like he not like he already shorter than you and all of that. You supposed to be a fighting Fury with the fighting. You supposed to be a fighting Fury. Everybody in the UK in one voice, in the name of Winston Churchill, should tell Tommy Fury. They need to tell him, get the fuck out of England. Get the fuck out of the UK and move to Spain. You don't belong in the UK. It's real hitters in the UK, and you not one of them. It's real guys in the UK. You got my man, Derek Chisoria. You got my man, Dillian Vite. You got my man, Clifton Mitchell, Anthony Joshua, Adam Caldwell. You got my man, Smoking Joe Gallagher. You got my man, Callum Smith, Liam Smith, the Smith brothers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't belong over there, bro. You don't belong over there. It's real killers and gorillas in the UK. You not one of them? Go to Spain, bro. Get out of here, bro. You got my man Smokey in the UK. It's real killers, hitters, and gorillas in the UK. You not one of them? Go to Spain, bro. Go to Spain. Go to Marbella or wherever. I don't know. But get the fuck out of the UK. You don't belong over there. Fuck you look like arguing with KSI over 5 pounds. What kind of silly ass shit is that? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Watford. The Watford Giant. Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? You don't belong over there, bro. Carl the Cobra Frotch. My man George Groves. Groven. He be Grovin. He got the hair transplant. Y'all motherfuckers don't. That motherfucker don't belong over there. That motherfucker don't belong over there. Outsource him. Outsource him. Send that motherfucker. Send that motherfucker to, I don't know, bro. Send him somewhere. How the fuck? This motherfucker arguing with KSI over 5 pounds. If you don't want to fight, man, if you don't get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Send that motherfucker to Paraguay or Uruguay. I don't even know, bro. Just send that motherfucker somewhere. How you look arguing with KSI over 5 pounds? Like he not the money. You not the money. You not the money. He's the money. Not you. You trying to ride a wave that he created, that Jake created, and that Logan created. You not the money. If you don't want to box KSI, why don't you go back to boxing on small hall shows at your call and see what Frank pay you? Oh, I forgot. You not with Frank no more. But think you gonna strong arm KSI? Stop it. KSI, don't fight him, bro. That dude is a bum. Don't fight that bum. What you need with him, bro? You and Salt Poppy could get more money than you fighting him. Stop me if I'm telling a lie. KSI versus Salt Poppy makes more money than KSI versus Tommy Fury. KSI versus Jake Paul makes way more money than KSI versus Tommy Fury. What? 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 That clown out of here, B. That Kindle. Get out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get all the way the fuck out of here, bro. You trying to crash his party. KSI out here getting money. He got a drink, tastes bad. Nobody want to drink it, but he's still getting money. Tommy trying to crash that party. Fuck the Furies. All of them. John, Huey, Tommy, Luke. Fuck them. Get them out of boxing. All 4 of them. Everybody hate y'all. Nobody like y'all. Shout out to my man Don Juan. If Canelo beats both the Charlo brothers, there will be 3 sets of brothers he beats. The Cottos, the Smiths, and next up are the Charlos. He got a good track record of beating up people's brothers. He do. Your take on Bradley's comments about trainer dads. Well, you know that's a subject we often broach here on the channel. That sometimes the fighter's growth as a fighter is stifled because of the parent. It's hard to tell the person that perhaps introduced you to the sport to take a back seat. But for the growth of the fighter, I'll tell ya, a good example is Joe Estrada. Shout out to my man Joe Estrada, Anicia's father. You know, he took her to somebody like, yo, I would like for you to train my daughter. You know what I mean? He did that. That's how you supposed to do that. If you love something, you got to let it go and let it grow. That's how you got to do that. Like, yeah, you get them started and all the things, but if you can identify that there are other things that can, other people that can teach your child things that perhaps you cannot, that's how you supposed to do that. Like Joe put her on a great path. He took her to somebody like, yo, I would like for you to train my daughter. And the dude didn't want to train her at first. I don't know if y'all seen the documentary, but he took her in and they training and they doing it big. They out here getting money, beating bitches up. They getting money. You know what I mean? That's how it's supposed to be. So it's like, I don't think that every relationship, father and son relationship, I don't think that all of them are toxic. Like, I don't think Lomachenko and Anatoly have a toxic relationship. But when you look at Lopez and his dad, it's like, yeah, you know, I mean, I definitely see where Tim was coming from when he said that. They're like, yeah, like, you gotta let it go and let it grow, you know? So I get it. And shout out to Karma. Shout out to the homie Carme. Next month, Terrence Crawford gets to knock Errol's teeth out. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be a very special moment. Looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? And Anatoly is a phenomenal trainer, though. He gets Usyk to unified heavyweight champ of the world. Spit axe out here. Spit axe for your ass out here, yo. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? These motherfuckers will look at a picture of Jermell standing right next to Canelo. See how much height he has on Canelo, you know? And he got height on him. He's tall. He's a bigger guy than Canelo. You can see that. Like, you can see that. And they'll act like Jermell is fucking tattooed from Fantasy Island. The plan, boss, the plan. Like he's this little ass man that's getting picked on. You stupid motherfuckers. That's why nobody listen to you motherfuckers. Stupid motherfuckers. Tired of you dumb motherfuckers. You are a professional victim. No matter what the scenario, no matter how stupid it is, you're gonna make yourself out to be a victim. You are a professional victim. Fucking wusses. Fuck you. The plan, boss. The plan. They acting like he tattooed on Fantasy Island. The plan, boss. The plan. Oh. Stupid motherfuckers. I hate you. Keep all that dumb shit you think about boxing to yourself and out of my comments. All that shit. Give a fuck what you think. Nobody does. Nobody! Yeah, I'm extra today, but it's because I got a good night's sleep. Post the link in the chat. Here to make everybody upset today. I want to make everybody upset today. They already talking about me in their little Twitter spaces. I'm gonna make them real mad. Because they love talking about me. And I don't even be doing nothing. So, if you're gonna talk about me anyway, let me give your bitch ass something to talk about. Stupid motherfuckers. Like my shirt? Hey yo, nobody gets to join the panel until they give me a compliment on my shirt. Avo, give me a compliment on my shirt.
Really accentuates the blue in your eyes that you don't have.
Fuck you. Virtuoso, say something nice about my shirt.
What's goody?
I said say something nice about my shirt.
Your shirt is ugly.
Fuck you.
Love you too, bro. Yeah, but let's talk about what you were talking about. Jermell Charlo.
Shut the fuck up and give me a compliment on my shirt.
Fuck you and your shirt. Now back to
I got you. It makes your arms look really small.
Fuck you, Alvo.
Out the nipples.
Yo, I got y'all motherfuckers. What now, motherfucker? Michael, you better give me a compliment on my shirt. Don't get smart with me.
Jules, you're too old to be acting like this, bro.
Motherfucker. Hey, let me stop playing. Nah, man. I made a post yesterday, right? I made a post yesterday where there were two pictures. One is obviously a doctored image of Errol Spence Jr. and Mikey Garcia, and the other was a real picture of Canelo and the Charlo brothers.
Yo, did you switch Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence's face?
Nah, that wasn't me. That was boxing antics. That wasn't me.
Yo, I thought that was you, bro. I was crying.
But wait, peep the shit. So I made this post yesterday about, how it's a joke post because Mikey's not that small. Like I made him like the size of a garden gnome. Well, I didn't, but in the picture he's
hilarious, man.
He's like the size of a garden gnome. But I'm only highlighting that. Okay, if for all these years, since 2019, if for all these years you've been giving Errol credit for the Mikey Garcia fight, and they have, if you've been giving him credit all these years, why would Canelo versus Charlo bother you? Like, it's not even, you can't really say that, yeah, Canelo's so much bigger than him.
Can we call it what it is, please? Canelo Alvarez is Mexican and Jermall Charlo is black. Jermell Charlo is black.
You can say, yo, first, but if you gonna do that, first and foremost, because I'm not taking the heat for that shit. Chris, you need to cam up and you say that shit, because I'm not saying that shit. You can say that shit.
I am on cam.
I'm about to wait. Say what you got to say, Chris, because I'm not going to do it for you. Say what you got to say.
Canelo Alvarez is Mexican. Jermell Charlo is black. They like Jermell Charlo because he's black. They don't like Canelo Alvarez because he's Mexican. Irrespective of how good Jermell Charlo is, and irrespective of how Canelo Alvarez is in his resume, they're not going to give him any credit. It is what it is, and they're going to always give credit to the people that look like themselves. Is what it is. I used to be like these people until I realized, boxing is boxing. It's about resume. It's about who fucks people up in the ring, not all the other shit outside of it. But for what it is, they fuck with Mel and they don't fuck with Canelo. And I think their reasoning is because they think Canelo has been given preferential treatment. But let me say this. If you have a country behind you, you fucking idiots, they're going to give you preferential treatment, you fucking idiots. Because you know why? They bring in money. If a country brings in money, who you think they're gonna give treatment to?
Exactly.
It's like saying, you guys are giving too much treatment, a preferential treatment to Julio Cesar Chavez, who was signed to a black promoter, by the way, who was Don King. Okay?
Exactly.
It is what the fuck it is. But now, if you look at that photo, both Charlo brothers are considerably bigger than Canelo.
Exactly.
So why is this a problem? And last and above, not least, didn't Mel say he can beat him?
He literally said that. He literally said that shit. Yo, peep this shit. They was saying that, Mikey called him out. Mikey called him out. Aight, motherfucker. Mel called out Canelo. He been calling out Canelo.
This keep it a buck moment.
Okay, let me go back. Can you put it back on me one more time? All
right.
Okay, so we're gonna give credit to Errol Spence for bringing up a lightweight, just like how Floyd did to Marquez. But they give Floyd and Errol all the credit for those two wins, right? And we knew Marquez and Garcia, respectively, was not going to be any of those two fighters. So why is it that they get that credit and Canelo won't get credit for beating Jermell Charlo?
Now, I want to say this because irrespective of the polarization of the match, and this is just me being a boxing fan, I actually really like the fight. I like it a lot.
Me too.
Like I like to me, this is a way look. You know, I say it all the time that I think Mel is a better boxer than his brother. I think he's more ambitious than his brother, and he's obviously more accomplished than his brother. I actually like this fight because I believe that Mel is gonna actually try, whereas Maul, man, you would have been there for a check. You wasn't there to win. You just there for a check. But with Mel is gonna try. He is gonna try to win, and that's different.
Yeah,
that's
Maul was nowhere near ready, prepared, or whatever. There's no way it would have been a bad fight all the way around either way. So I'm happier that it's his brother.
One thing I can say though is a prepared Maul is a very tough fight for Canelo.
Come on, but that's the thing that we shouldn't. I don't want to create scenarios to where this and that, because this the thing. Maul, you was at 54, just like your brother, but at 54, you did not do what your brother did. At 60, you don't have the resume your brother has. If you go to Mel resume right now on BoxRec, tell me he don't have a mean resume. He do.
I think he has one out of all the fighters at PBC. The best resume is held by Jermell Charlo. That's why the fuck he acts the way that he acts. Because
that's why I don't mind when he bug out, because he out here getting it. He is out here. He been out here getting it.
Yeah, Maul wouldn't even call out David Benavidez' name when Mike Tyson asked him to on the podcast that time.
Mel would fight Benavidez. Mel is retarded enough to fight Benavidez, so I got to give credit to where credit is due. But objectively speaking, this is a very good fight, because if Mel can make the weight comfortably and still retain the same power, hey, that's a tough fight.
Trying to tell it like to me. Can I say this? Can I say this? And I'm gonna be real. I'm not saying this to piss people off. This is me being honest. Stylistically, Mel is a harder fight for Canelo than David Benavidez.
That's a fact, because Mel's back in the back foot,
that is true.
And he can come forward. It's all about the power. If Mel's power, goes up with him, I think we have a real.
It's a good fight. To me, if I remove the polarization from the fans and I just look at it through a consumer lens, I like this fight way better than the Jermall Charlo, which is ironic because they're twin brothers, but that shows they're different, man. They're different. And I've maintained this theory for the last 4 years that you guys will remember that Maul was getting talked about more than Mel.
That's a fact.
He was getting talked about more, and I felt, that's what lit a fire under his ass. That damn, we twins, but they always talking about him. They don't be talking about me. They talk about him, and that motivated him to be an undisputed champ and all this shit. So I'm like, nah, honestly, this is a way better fight than a Jermall Charlo fight. Way better.
Because I think Mel's, slight jealousy to his older brother. Just a slight jealousy, that's what I think. It could be perceived differently. I think that's going to fuel him, because I think he wants to be the one when the Charlo brothers' legacy is all said and done, that Mel did that. I think he wants to give. I think he wants to put I did that. Not nobody else. Mel did that, and Mel's competitive that way. So at the end of the day, I like that. But one thing about this fight. If Mel can't bring up no power, which I don't believe, because I think Mel's been killing himself to make 54, and I think if Mel makes 68, the way I think he can make 68, I think we're gonna have a real good fight. And I think Mel might stay his ass at 68.
Yeah, here's something to consider though. Being that we've never seen him at 168, it's intriguing to see how Mel looks as far as his speed, his conditioning is concerned. And if I'm not mistaken, he fought last year in May, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been quite a while. I would probably look. It's only recommended to him that he takes a tune-up fight to see how he looks before he takes on Canelo. Because taking him with all this inactivity is like, all right, how fresh are you? How accurate are you? These are question marks that are still there, and that's what makes this fight intriguing. Other than the fact that Charlo has a significant size advantage.
Listen, let me tell you one thing before I go smoke this cigarette. The people that are criticizing Canelo now are the same people that didn't care about Tszyu inactivity in the Wilder rematch. And they didn't care that Mikey campaigned 2 divisions south of Spence before he fought him. They don't have standards. So all I'm addressing is the double standards and the pearl clutching. That's all I'm addressing, you know, honestly, that you go out of your way to be vocal when you're such a big fucking pack of hypocrites. It's embarrassing. Like, why do you even talk?
Oh no,
You
I
seem
don't,
a
I
lot
don't care about the
smarter.
virtue signal. You know, I'm just addressing, you know, the fight itself. Like, you know, in terms of breaking it down.
Yo,
You
I'm
know.
not gonna lie. I just came back. I was listening. Yo, this fight's garbage. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This fight's
Huh?
No,
garbage.
I don't agree with that. I don't. But
No.
let me go smoke
Yeah.
my cigarette. I'll be back. I'll go. Let me.
I got a question for you guys
It's a
real
stupid
quick.
fight.
Okay, wait.
fight.
Let me ask my
Okay.
question. Let me ask my question. Okay, let's say Mel fights. You know, Mel's gonna fight Canelo. Let's say he does good. It's a great fight, but he loses. But it's not out of the realm of respectability, right? Do you guys think he'll end up fighting Benavidez after that?
No.
They might try to clout
Yeah.
chase and say, "Oh, I beat Mel better than Canelo." That's how they work at the PBC. In my opinion.
I see a different angle. Once Canelo beats Mel, I'm telling you, it's gonna be Jamal's gonna come up next after whatever tune-up fight he has. He'll be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna avenge my brother's loss," and that's
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
and that'll set up a Jermall fight.
Honestly,
Yeah,
though, I
Canelo
don't
is
think
so good
the
over there at the PBC.
I don't think that fight's as good as like y'all are advertising for. And I'm not saying because of the weight. To be honest, I haven't even really thought about that. I don't think Jermell, like somebody brought it up. They said, "Yo, this is the same dude that got a draw with Brian, which he probably should have lost, and draw with Harrison." I don't know if Jermell, and y'all might take this as offense, is really up to face the Canelo level of competition.
Because at the end of the day,
Here's my counter to that.
Okay.
In those 2 fights, the 2 losses, the draw he had that he probably should have lost, and the loss he had that arguably he should have won, he had a rematch and he kicked the shit out of both guys.
He's not getting a rematch against Canelo.
I understand he's not getting a rematch against Canelo. I'm just saying he's someone who has improved over his fights. Where I think this fight could go south is correct. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. Jermell's an aggressive counterpuncher, right?
Yeah.
He waits for his chances and he counters. Canelo's a counterpuncher. I have more, and I think he's more patient than Jermell. I think he can easily force, if you will, Jermell to take the lead, which is something he doesn't necessarily like to do. And then Canelo just has a field day because this is his wheelhouse. So I just plus the size difference.
this
I know
is
that
not a
technically
competitive
Jermell.
fight.
Let him finish.
I know that Jermell his frame allows him to be bigger than Canelo, strictly speaking, but I don't think he's going to put the weight on that quickly. And I don't. If we have questions about Inoue's power moving up 1 weight class, why don't we have the same questions and concerns about Jermell's power moving up 2 weight classes?
Exactly.
I agree on that. But
I don't think it's the worst fight in the world, but
fair enough.
I have questions, and now you can.
It's like when I look at it that way, man. I'm thinking this fight might play out like Canelo versus Jacobs, and people said, "Oh, Jacobs doesn't, Charlo doesn't fight like Jacobs." I know that, but I'm talking in terms of conditioning, in terms of accuracy. I don't think it's all there.
Yeah, and what's it called? You know what stops a counterpuncher from really doing well? Inactivity, which he has, and he's going to be going in with Canelo with. So he's not. So the type of game plan that he needs to have to beat Canelo, he's not going to be able to do it that well. He's not going to be that sharp. Every single time he goes for a counter, he's just going to be a little bit off and get hit. And he already gets hit a lot. Like, again, Brian hit him a lot, and that's a smaller dude who fights compact.
If I can be honest with you guys, I'm not overtly hyped for this fight. When it was announced, I was surprised, but I'm not hyped. And I'll tell you why. Look, for the last year and about a year and some change, right? Tim's been your mandatory. You've been saying, once my hand heals, I'm going to hop on in. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Once everything's good and done. And then you cash yourself out to go up to 168. And the reality is once you go up to 168, you're not going back to 154. Like, you're not going to go back down to 154. And from that point on, it's a duck.
If he does that, and fights is mandatory, advantage 2.
He's not going to go up to 168 and then go back down to 154. Men don't go up and down like that.
Yeah, Ivo. But my thing is this: I think Mel's done everything at 54, and I think he just doesn't want to fight Tim Tszyu. It's not that he's scared of him. It's just due to the fact that, once I've conquered a weight class, I'm undisputed. Cool, whatever. Like, y'all can do whatever y'all want and everything. I'm just on to bigger and better things.
Then here's my counterpoint.
Yeah, but how great
Here's-
is not
if I
defending
can-
undisputed?
Here's my counterpoint to that, okay? Canelo gets shit for not fighting his mandatories. I'm going to give Charlo the same shit for not fighting his mandatories.
And I feel you. Like, it goes back to what I was saying. They're gonna give certain credences to certain fighters, and they're not gonna give certain credences to others.
Yo, it's deeper than all that. Y'all don't see it, bro. Jermell is only taking this fight so that when he loses,
He has
it's okay,
excuses.
it's okay for him not to fight Crawford, bro.
Yeah,
that's what
I
this
agree
is
completely.
This is
on
the
that part,
most
too.
360
about.
play I've ever seen.
Because this is the stupidest fucking fight to me. This is
No,
dumb.
I'll tell you
It's
why
not a
this,
competitive fight at all.
I'll tell you why this is a stupid fight in my opinion. If he moves up and loses, I already see the excuses because Canelo fans use the same excuses against me. He's daring to be great. He's went up 2 weight class. He's done what no man has ever done before. He's the second coming of whatever. I already see the built-in excuses. I know.
He's doing what no man has ever done before.
Yeah, I already see the built-in excuses if he loses. I've seen it for Canelo fans do it when he lost to Bivol, and I'm gonna see it happen when Charlo loses to Canelo. I've seen it. Like it's funny how cyclical history is.
Damn, Ivo, you almost got him sounding like Star Trek and shit, man.
I know.
Oh, this stupid fight, bro.
God, now I'm imagining Canelo in a Captain Kirk outfit, the little red shirt.
But hold on. I will say, it is kind of sad that realistically, Jermell Charlo, out of all the other guys I've heard of, is literally the most deserving of the fight. Like, he's actually put in work. It has a good resume to say that.
For off
And it's
on,
so sad.
Yo, if you ask me, I think out of all the PBC stable, I think Jermell will probably be the most challenging.
That's why I don't sleep up there until like I said. I tried for the first part. No,
Man, this is a trash fight.
And as for Tim, if I was Tim,
layoff.
I don't think it's a trash fight at all, dude. I really don't.
He's coming off a year and a half layoff by the time.
And Canelo's coming off of surgery. He's trying to get his hand right.
What? That surgery was.
no, that was the Ryder fight, dude. Come on.
Ryder.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if we all gave him for shit for not stopping Ryder, right? I mean, how long has Jermell been nursing his hand? Why hasn't he gotten a tune-up fight like Ryder?
Oh my god, and Jermell's coming off of surgery as well too. Oh my god, that's even worse.
Now hold on. Let me keep it real with you. Let me keep it real with you, Michael. Right? I'm gonna keep it real with you, because this is the thing.
You don't want to fight.
I don't believe that Mel's hand was injured.
You don't want to fight Crawford, Jules. That's what it is.
No. I'm gonna be real with you.
don't
Let me say this. I don't need 3 people talking over me. I've been said I don't think that his hand is injured. I've been said that I don't think it was their plan to ever fight Tim. They had Tim fight Terrell Gausha because they thought he was going to lose. That's why they did that. They thought he'll go to Minneapolis and he'll lose like any other foreign fighter because they thought he was any other Australian fighter. They underestimated him. I believe the only reason that they decided to let Tony go to Australia, people tend to forget that they tried to do that fight already. Tony didn't want to do it. That was before the Gausha fight. Tony didn't want to go. And I believe the only reason that they sent him is because that was their last hope to get Tim out of the way. Like, yo, just get rid of this fucking guy so we can do what we want to do with these belts. And that didn't work either. I don't believe it was ever their intention to fight Tim Tszyu. So if I don't believe that he's injured, you could have took care of business already. This inactivity shit that these fighters have, that's not Canelo's problem. That's your problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's always your problem. It's not his problem. You hear fighters say it all the time, that they're staying in the gym if they should get a phone call. That you hear them say it all the time. They're like, it's your job to get ready. It's not Canelo's job to get you ready. You supposed to be ready. You stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Now, do I think that Mel is a better fight than Maul? Yes, absolutely, because I view him as a better fighter than Maul, and I actually do rank him on my pound-for-pound list. He's still there. But as far as the excuses about inactivity, no. That's your fault. That is your fault. That is your problem. And given the abundance of people that I see that are actually picking Mel to win, well, they don't get to make excuses afterwards. If you think he's going to win and he loses, You don't get to make excuses about it afterwards. What that means is you were fucking wrong. Period.
Pretty much. But like you were saying though about Tszyu. Tszyu comes from good stock, bro. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Costa Tszyu, hey, he may have lost to some American fighters, but he beat a lot of American fighters, and he was never afraid to travel to America to put in that work. So if his father wasn't afraid, why would Tim be? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Look, again, I feel like I was the odd man out yesterday because I was one of the few people saying this. But look, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a good fight. Don't get me wrong. Aesthetically, it might be entertaining, but I still think, in my honest opinion, Jermell ducked Tszyu. That's my honest opinion. I'm gonna stay by that.
No,
Keep talking.
No, I feel you. It reeks of like Mikey Garcia syndrome shit. But
yeah, especially when for the last year you've been saying you're gonna fight this guy, you're gonna fight this guy, you're gonna fight this guy, and now you're not fighting this guy.
You've been denigrating him. You've been saying, "Oh, Tim Tszyu, whatever."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You showed up to Australia for the Tony Harrison fight. You showed up there.
No, he did it virtually.
Oh, okay.
Did it virtually,
whatever.
yeah.
Virtually, whatever.
Shout out to my man Raymond. Shout out to my man Raymond for the Cash App donation. Appreciate y'all. We'll spend it on alcohol to kill my liver.
Yeah, but yeah, he has been downplaying his
Does
success.
Canelo not want to fight Andre at all? Like Andre's available, why not fight?
Yo,
him?
my God, see, this is my thing. All right, and I gotta keep reminding people. To you, Andre, why he can't fight Andre. To you, he stands out. To Canelo, you're all nobodies. Every single one of you are nobodies. Charlo is a nobody. Both the Charlo brothers are nobody. Andre is a nobody. Benavidez, you're a nobody. They're all nobodies. And I think, shit, that's my fault. I was too. I'm going to do the rest of the live like this. Look, if you Canelo, listen to me. If you Canelo, you done already been through this where they'll hype a guy up and he's supposed to be a something or a somebody, right? And you did this with more notoriable and more valuable fighters than the fighters you're being presented now. Like, I can wholeheartedly say that when Canelo fought Golovkin, he presented a greater financial value than all of these guys. He was a bona fide B-side. These are not B-sides. These are C and D sides. So telling me, well, why doesn't he fight Andre? What's the fucking difference? Is he any better? Is he? Really? He's better. In what way?
That one makes more sense. He's the big...
In what? Okay, make it. Don't just. In what way?
Andre, Jermell's been out for a year. He's coming off a surgery with his wrist, and he's a smaller guy.
He's a smaller guy
than Andre.
You mean he cuts more weight than Andre? Because he's not smaller.
He's 154 going all the way up.
No, you mean he campaigns at 150. See, this is where I think that people are being disingenuous. These are not smaller men than Canelo just because they cut more weight than Canelo. They're not smaller than Canelo. That's a fucking joke. You know this sport just as much as I do, bro. Because you feel like fitting into some skinny jeans instead of moving up to 60, even though you can, a smaller fighter than you did. Because you feel like staying in the kiddie pool, that's you. It's not because you're smaller. It's because you want to fight smaller people.
Canelo went up to 75 damn near, and he fought our ear division at one point in time too. So ultimately, Canelo's heights never changed last time I checked. So motherfuckers like 5'7", 5'8", going up to 175. Like, come on, dog. Like, let's really
motherfuckers have got to stop making excuses for lame shit. To be real with you, how is it that a fighter? Yo, I'm talking. How is it that a fighter who's 5'7" could have fought at 60 and you haven't, 68 and you haven't, fought two light heavyweight champions and you haven't, but you standing here 5'11" with what, 75-inch wingspan?
And you said you can beat him too. You went on this guy on your live, called him a bitch, called him all types of words and everything. Now all call outs is mandatory. So now Canelo's just doing what he did with Lara. I don't think he beat Lara, but hey, that's besides the fucking point. He fought him, right? So what's the problem now, Mike?
Size doesn't matter.
Yo, I just want to address this to Mike. Hold on. Let me say this. Michael, there's walk around weight and then there's fight night weight, bro. There's a reason why there's a lot of gaps between fights, man. And like you said, Ring, they you don't believe he has that injury? You think they take more time to like cut weight?
Absolutely.
They have.
There you go.
Wait, who has the TV playing in the background? Because I don't want to get in no shit.
That's not me.
Tell me when the fight's on, by the way.
It ain't me.
Now, what I want to say is that everybody knows that the industry standard now is for fighters that might belong at one weight to campaign at a lower weight. We all know that's the industry standard now. That's why I don't pigeonhole people over it, because everybody's doing it essentially. Everybody across almost every weight class in the sport of boxing, you know what I mean? So I don't pigeonhole guys over that. But the truth is, Brody, you're damn near 6 feet if you ain't 6 feet. You could have went up the middleweight whenever you wanted. You're not a naturally smaller fighter than Canelo. You campaign at a lighter weight than Canelo because you insist on cutting a lot of weight, like Sebastian Fundora, like Jarrett Hurd, like Tony Harrison, who I've said on many occasions. You know why your punch resistance is gone? Because you belong at middleweight, but you keep cutting down to 54. You could have been at middleweight a long time ago. You're approximately 6 feet tall. Why are you at 154? That is the weight of a child.
Yo, so you know, I was having that conversation regarding Tony Harrison, and it was two twin brothers from Detroit who happened to be lawyers, and says, yo, I've been around Tony. Tony walks around like 175. I said, that's even more reason for him to go up to 160. Like that dude has been he's been 160 since 154 since I think since fucking Manny Stewart was alive, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And Manny Stewart died in 2012, bro. That's a long ass time.
My point is, you got guys that's trying to game the system, because that's essentially what the whole sport of boxing is doing. Literally, all of it. You're trying to game the system that, well, I could make that weight, and I'm going to make that weight so that I could fight these smaller fighters. And you're going to do that up until it doesn't work. It's going to happen to you how it happened to Tony, how it happened to Jarrett Hurd. Now, my thing with Jermell is, yeah, you campaign at 154, but let's not kid ourselves. You are not a smaller man than Canelo. That's a fucking joke. You really? You look at them both standing next to each other and you say, oh, he's so much smaller than Canelo.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, bro. That's laughable. Yo, bro, you know the Charlo brothers era of middleweights? You had Willie Nelson, you had Demetrius Andrade, you had them, you had fucking Tony Harrison, you had Jarrett Hurd. Them dudes should have been at 68.
They should have been at 60. They should have been at 60 fighting Golovkin, right? I wholeheartedly believe these guys avoid weight classes. You want my honest opinion, David? You're still at 68 because of Better Beef and Bivol. If you felt that those belts at 75 were easy to win, you would be there. You're still at 68 because you know they're not easy to win. You know that.
And you got people like Curtis Schoon saying David Benavidez would beat Dimitri Bivol. You fucking believe that?
You're a clown. Like, fam, you like it's too much. The American boxing scene is full of clowns. Honestly, I don't see this kind of weird behavior in the UK boxing scene, the Asian boxing scene, or the Eastern. No. Or the Eastern European boxing scene. Only in America. Yes, I can say that.
Look at the UK regarding.
You don't see this. Yo, that's one guy.
That doesn't mean that they're not doing some weirdo
and that's
shit.
That's not even most of it, because most people in the UK are tired of him.
I feel you, but I was just saying in regards to that point, there's weirdo shit. Yo, bro, I understand. America's king weirdo.
There is a picture of Jermell standing next to Canelo, and you telling me that a bunch of grown men is looking at it and saying, he's too small.
He is.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yo, the niggas is weird, bro.
Wait. So
the niggas is weird. That's not me, though. That's not me. My retort was something completely different.
Weren't we saying
y'all got Jules on his
because of the size? Weren't we saying that? Like literally.
Of course. But you're saying that Canelo is that much. So you're saying the height differential and length differential and frame differential between Canelo and Jermell is the same as Jermell and Crawford. Am I hearing this right?
No, it's not the same.
So what are we doing?
Oh,
I
no.
believe that a lot of people in the Western Hemisphere, honest to God, are sick in the head.
Yeah, they are.
I honestly believe it. I believe that the testament to this generation will be, I am a professional victim. A professional, perpetual victim.
Hey, I'm gonna go and eat a smoke break.
Jules,
Shit is ridiculous.
I would be
Hey, yo,
so
Jules,
much
you
more
need a
confident in your
siren before you
point,
be
which-
going off like that, bro.
This shit, there's a fucking photo of them standing next to each other, and you're
Right.
telling me that people do not have the mental faculties to see Canelo's not bigger than either of the Charlo brothers.
Yes.
They look
fucking
bigger than
dwarfed
him.
Bro, did
Exactly.
y'all see him? And that's an old photo. That's
And
an
in
old photo when they both was making
physical
54.
evidence.
They fucking dwarfed him. They
And in
dwarfed
spite of the
Canelo.
physical evidence, right? You have a lot of non-playable characters on Twitter that are fucking outraged about it. Why?
Yeah. Because they're
Jules,
professional victims.
I feel a lot more
I
confident in your
support
point,
the current
Jules,
outrage.
which I feel a lot more confident in your point, Jules, if Jermell had one fight at even just once, not even 168, just 160, where I go, okay, he's still the same
Whose
guy
fault
up
is
weight
that?
classes. Because
Whose
part,
fault
I
is
know
that?
it's his fault. I know it's his fault. But
Whose
part of the
mic
reason
is that,
Jared Hurd-
man?
Somebody
I know,
breathing
Jesus.
into it and shit.
But part of the reason Jared Hurd doesn't go up to past 154 is because he sucks at that weight class.
So what do you think I'm trying to say? That you guys don't want to go up in weight, that you don't want to go up in weight because you don't have size advantages at the next weight. But I'm supposed to look at a smaller man, literally a smaller man than you, and I'm supposed to look at him funny?
No,
you're not. You're not supposed to look at Canelo funny. It's just the PBC being whack, man.
No,
I
it's
know
just
who
it's
that is
look.
was.
The truth is that I actually liked the fight. I have no complaints about the fight. Like I didn't think much of the Charlo fight. I didn't think much of it. Like Maul, like fuck it, beat him up and get him out of here because I'm sick of him anyway. But this one, no, I actually want to see this because I do view Mel as a better fighter than his brother. But all this crap about the weight, spare me, bro. Spare me.
It's gonna be competitive.
I was talking about
Possibly.
the fight. I wasn't talking about the weight, by the way. I was talking literally
Possibly.
about the skills that Jermell has, or
I
lack
think
thereof.
I think that Mel will be more competitive than Maul and more competitive than Ryder.
That I can agree with.
Yeah,
Perhaps
but like seeing,
perhaps more competitive from an offensive perspective than Caleb.
Man, yo, respect.
yes.
He's getting all this money for easy ass fights.
I don't know, but like, what's it called? Saying he's gonna be a better fight than Jermall, like that's like saying he's better than a casual bum. Like that's what I mean. Like
I think
better.
he'll be better. All right,
Sure.
I just said I think he will be more competitive than John Ryder. Now correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't John Ryder a consensus top 10 super middleweight?
I agree. Yeah.
Yep.
And if I'm saying that I think Mel can pose more challenges to Canelo than a top 10 super middleweight, that's basically saying, yeah, I like the fight. I think he can do something. I don't think he can win. I don't think he's going to, but I think it's a better fight. I do think it's a better fight. Certainly a better fight than Spence versus Mikey Garcia.
Yeah.
You spell it. You
That was
say
some
it
old
incorrectly. It's Gersha, Mikey Gersha.
Gersha. Now,
Dude, I'm
shout out
still
to Jonathan
laughing at-
Lambarena. Mikey was regarded as pound for pound before the Spence fight. Rigo was regarded pound for pound before the Loma fight. PBC man fans were crying about why Jermell isn't on the pound for pound list, yet bashed Loma and are bashing Canelo. Of course, because that's the way a coward's mind works. They work it out to where they're always a victim. Honestly, if you want my that's a coward's mindset. Jermell called him out. Jermell is bigger than him, longer than him. If anything, it's better that you're making 68 than 54 because you haven't had to make 54 in a long time. And in making it, you might actually leave something in the gym.
You got another.
Is
super
that
chat.
not consistent with what I always say? Yo, if you got to make that weight, what was one of the struggles I said about the Tim Tszyu fight? This guy has not made 154 in over a year.
And mind you, the first Brian Castano fight, he got hurt pretty bad from a smaller dude. So at the end of the
This is
day,
what I've been saying.
it's that.
Motherfuckers
I've been saying that
motherfuckers
he don't
just
have the
looking
greatest
for shit.
defense.
To me, motherfuckers is looking for shit to complain about and telling on themselves. You think David is some shit. I honestly can't wait for them to make that fight. The sad part is, if and when he beats him, they're just gonna move the goalpost.
You know what's
Just
funny,
gonna
Jules?
Benavidez was never that good.
If they made
Never
if
was.
they made Benavidez versus Jermell, I would say that's a pretty 50-50 fight right there.
I tell you, motherfuckers when, and I think it's winner syndrome, that when somebody is doing well, they dehumanize them and they don't see things for what they are. That Canelo is actually a very, very small person. Like that's a little ass dude. And the fact that he's been to 60 and 68 and 75 and these chumps is still wading in the kiddie pool, don't want to go in the deep water.
That's
And
why I
they
was
talk
so
shit about
surprised
that
at what
big
he
old
did
loss.
with Callum Smith, man. I mean, he's huge.
Callum Smith got to be a piece of trash unless you ask one of them to fight him. Then there's always a reason for it not to happen. Hey, Jermall, why don't you go fight Callum Smith? He's a piece of trash. Canelo beat him. You should beat him easy. Hey, David Benavidez, hey, why don't you go fight Callum Smith at 175? No. Like a bunch of fucking pussies. Like a bunch of fucking pussies.
How come you won't fight Callum Smith?
I'm telling you that all this shit stems from pure fucking cowardice. It's simple. If you think David is really a super middleweight, you must be fucking retarded. You would have to be. You really, seriously.
He's gonna round that out 200 pounds, and if he stays,
This bitch ass gonna end up like Jared Hurd. Watch.
Bro, look, I may be out of line
bro,
for
he's
saying
not.
this,
He's got the better PED guy, bro.
but I've been saying this for a while. David Benavidez is just a slightly smaller Zota Ramirez.
Like,
Benavidez
bro, like
racing his
motherfuckers
heads
gotta
with-
stop condoning. Motherfuckers gotta stop condoning this coward. It's like when I see, you know what it's like? I equate it to this. It's like when I see poor people that are poor, not to say that I'm rich, but it's like when I see people that are unhappy with their life situation upset at the rich, as if someone is stopping you from being rich. Reality, nobody's stopping you. You're just not good at anything. If you were, you'd be rich. Or at least you'd be happy. That's what I equate it to. It's very simple. If you get good at something and you dedicate yourself to something and you work, you'll make it and you'll be happy. But if all you want to do is complain, go ahead, blame the rich and see if that changes anything.
I'm gonna do a damn thing. But make
motherfuckers is more happy to complain than to be happy. So when I see this shit, I'm like, you know, if you fought more fights that people want to see, do you know that you'd have more fans and
more money?
And more money? But you don't want to do that. So let's complain about Canelo. I don't want to do shit. Let's make it Canelo's fault. Oh, it's Canelo's fault that you haven't fought in 2 years. Oh, no. Yeah. It's Canelo's fault that you haven't fought in 1 year. That's his fault.
Yeah, it's his fault you didn't take a tune-up, haven't trained, and, you know,
this whole sport is centered around angling and advantages. It literally, the whole sport, the whole fight is centered around angling and advantages. And because you want to be lazy about the shit, the motherfucker got a lot of angles to beat you. Why? Because you're not on your P's and Q's. That's why. Oh, you sat out for 2 years. I bet Demetrius Andrade wants to fight you. I bet Canelo want to fight you. Why? You haven't fought in 2 years. Whose fault is that? Them or yours?
I look at it from this perspective. It was Canelo's fault that you chose a baby mama that took you away from your kids, right?
Gotta be. He did it. It's his fault.
You think
motherfuckers? I'm telling you, motherfuckers in the West, particularly in America, have loser brains. Loser brains. If you on your shit, Tim is on his shit. He been on his shit. Like, all right, well, I can't fight Charlo. Fuck it. Give me another guy. All right, I beat him. All right, give me another guy. Oh, word, Charlo not gonna fight me? Well, guess what? I'm in line for a title shot anyway. I'm gonna get elevated anyway, and I'm gonna get money anyway.
But look,
because he can't beat Brian Mendoza. My ass. You might be looking at the next unified and/or undisputed champion.
Look at the people he's backed by. You gotta remember, Costa Zoo former undisputed 140 champion. So that's his stop, man.
I just hate loser shit like that. Like, bro, are you gonna complain about everything? Is that how you watch boxing? You can complain about everything? That's so fucking fun. Oh my god. Oh my god. Simple, bro. If these guys is on their shit, there are no advantages to exploit. But these guys is not on their shit. So the same way it is in real life is the same way it is in the ring. If you give me something to take advantage of course I'm going to take advantage of it. The same way you would to me. Why am I supposed to be nicer? Because you're weak and lame? Fuck out of here. Take advantage of all them motherfuckers. If anything, yo, you know what? I ain't fighting David till last, so his bitch ass is weight drained by the time we do fight. Fuck him, fuck his fans, and fuck everybody. Because I know damn good and well if there was an advantage that they could use against me, they would.
And even if I fight him in his prime and I show him the bum he is, right? Y'all not gonna give me the credit. Y'all
not gonna give me credit for it anyway. If Canelo were fighting David next, hypothetical scenario, and he actually beat him and proved his detractors wrong, you know what happens? The detractors get upset that they've been proving wrong. They don't have that narrative to propagate anymore, and they'll move on to the next one. Oh, well, Bivol beat... Bro, you literally said he was ducking David by fighting Bivol. You literally said that, right? Leading up to the Bivol fight. Bivol, he's ducking David. That's what y'all was saying. Now, if he were to go in there with David, you say he's ducking Dimitri. If he goes in there with Dimitri, you say he's ducking David. If he goes in there with Charlo, you say he's ducking them. You're miserable.
But we all know the real person that Canelo's ducking is Morrell.
Exactly.
And that's the thing that bugs me is that they always had another name. When this guy already has a fucking, like, who's who of fucking, like, Hall of Famers in his fucking resume.
Like, my whole thing is that...
Right now, let me tell you real quick. This PBC contract, right? This is like a DLC to a video game. This is fucking side quest.
Yeah. I mean, like... If you got a guy like this that's getting this kind of money and you got to handhold these dumb motherfuckers that don't understand nothing, this is all extra credit. History is made. That is already a Hall of Fame career. If he retired today, he's in the next Hall of Fame ballot. If he retired today. And you still bitching and moaning while asking them to do nothing. I literally saw a guy this morning on Twitter say that Canelo is aging out the Charlos.
Yeah. Listen. I didn't see that, but I heard something similar to that in them Twitter spaces. I had to check.
Canelo was born in 90. They were born in 91. What the fuck?
Go look up their ages right now because he's aging them out.
I need you to repeat that again because there's no way you said what I thought you said.
I'm not exaggerating. It would be. I wish I were exaggerating, but I'm not. The dude said he should have fought him at 54. He's aging them out.
And they're younger. They're fucking younger. How?
You can't make up how stupid and mentally diseased a lot of these motherfuckers. Like, you really can't. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I mean, he's aging them out.
I mean, if anything, you can maybe use that argument for maybe Andre because his ass is 36 or some shit. But come on now, guys.
Bro, listen. I'm just going to say, if your career ain't shit, it ain't because of Canelo.
Can I add to that? Yo, Andre was born in 88, bro. And Mike, you said that this dude is big, right? You know where you should have been at? Light heavyweight or cruiserweight.
Thank you.
Look, again, it's gonna be an entertaining fight. I'm just kind of disappointed that I didn't see the Tim versus Charlo fight, but it is what it is.
It's gonna be a one-sided ass whooping.
Hey, Jules.
You know what's it called? You know what's funny? You guys want to know another thing that I had heard? You know who else he's been aging out? Yes.
Who?
It's somebody that's impossible to age out right now.
David.
Yes. I heard that shit. I was bewildered, bro. I was like, yo, what you mean he's aging him out? You're waiting for
Yo,
David to
you
get
know
older.
that-
He's
You know what?
26.
If I wait long enough, yo, this is their logic. If I wait long enough, eventually he'll be older than me.
Yo, David Benavidez is the same age as me,
Yo,
bro.
Chris, I'm about to
older than
age you
David,
out, bro. I'm about to age you out. Let me freeze.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I want Disney in a cryo chamber.
Let me put some preservatives in. Oh, come on.
Be like the Flash, just run
I'm
around.
about no, because I'm about to go in the fridge. I'm about to age out Chris.
Yo, David Benavidez is younger than me, and they're aging him out. What the fuck?
That's how they mind. If I wait long enough, if I just wait and I fight these bums, then David will be older than me.
The fuck?
These motherfuckers, it's a fucking miracle of modern science how stupid these motherfuckers are.
Hey, I can't even figure that shit out, man.
It's a fucking miracle of modern. Like, how is it possible for you to be this stupid? How?
I can explain 100% how it happened. You see, Canelo's actually in a hyperbolic time chamber. So every 1 year that passes for him, 10 years pass for David.
He's in the multiverse. That it all makes sense.
Oh my God. He's in the metaverse?
He's in the metaverse, bro. He with Miles and Gwen and the other guy.
Oh my God. Speaking of which, man, we got to talk about that disaster, bro, last night.
What
With
disaster?
Roy and,
word, bro.
Yeah,
bro, that shit looked like a fucking 3DO game.
What are you
Yo,
talking about?
dog, the fucking they had a video. Listen. I don't know why it was like this. Roy and that dude that be dancing in restaurants, the swole dude with all the muscles.
Oh yeah,
They fought yesterday, but the fight looked like a video game. Like it looked like old Metal Gear graphics from PS1. Like,
oh my god.
Yo, bro, I'm looking at that shit and saying, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like,
you know that shit costed $20? I didn't buy that shit, by the way. I didn't buy that shit. But that shit costed $20.
Yeah, I went to sleep. I wasn't gonna watch that bullshit. You kidding me?
I was wondering what PS2 game that was. Like, what the hell?
Bro, I thought that was Heihachi from Tekken. Y'all remember Heihachi?
Hey, his hair wasn't that fucked up. Come on now.
The motherfuckers were fighting the Sega Saturn.
I tell you, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, Jules. So, what's your opinion on Beatrice Ferrara?
Oh, I think honestly, look, if they fought today, I would pick Beatrice to beat Carolyn. But she's older than Carolyn, so I still feel Carolyn's going to end up dominating the division. Right now, I would pick Beatrice Ferreira to beat Michaela Mayer and Natasha Jonas and Terry Harper.
Wow.
She's that good. That's my opinion of her right now.
She
and you know I'm a big Jonas fan. You know I got respect for Michaela. I'm a big Harper fan. I'm a big Jonas fan. But if they was gonna fight right now, I would pick Beatrice to beat all of them.
Isn't Beatrice at 130 though?
She's that good.
God damn.
She's up there with Carolyn in terms of shot selection, speed, power. She's up there with Carolyn.
She's not being Alicia though, so that's all I needed.
I don't want her nowhere near Alicia. I don't want them to fight. I didn't mention her for a reason. Why the fuck you brought her up if I didn't mention her? I didn't mention her. No, you don't got to do that. I didn't mention her. I didn't bring her up. You leave her out of it.
Now you like stir the pot. Let's stir that shit. No,
I don't want to stir the pot. It got enough seasoning. I don't need to stir the pot. The point I'm making is the reason that I do think Carolyn is the future is because she's much, much younger than Beatrice.
The hell is going on?
Hey, shut the fuck up!
Great parenting. I wish I was like you.
Great parenting.
I wish
now because that's what it is. Though.
Yeah,
a father says, "Shut the hell up." That's what happens.
Anyway,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, Carolyn is younger, so I think she's gonna be the heir apparent to those divisions. But if they fought now, I kind of edge Beatrice.
Yeah, because Beatrice is a lot more experienced. She's fought a lot more, high quality girls in the amateurs. Albeit it is the amateurs, not the pros. But yeah, I would give her that competitive advantage too. But Carolyn looked mean as fuck, and she big as fuck for 130, bro.
Yeah, she's gonna have to move up. Let me read the super chat. Mr. Calderon says, in all honesty, Canelo should fight at 154 and Charlo should be the one at 168. But they're calling Mel a cherry like an undisputed fighter is a cherry. They're calling him a cherry as if he's smaller than Canelo. That's like in their brain, Charlo is like 5'4". He's like 5'4", 5 foot. He's so small. He's too small.
Now, Jules, I got a couple questions for you real quick. One, did you hear about the bet that Shields made?
Oh yeah, I seen that.
If he wins this fight, she'll go on a date with his ass.
I'm switching my pick, bro.
I'm switching your pick,
Sonny. Yes.
Yeah. Sonny
now Sonny gonna whoop his ass. Now Sonny gonna whoop his ass. He gonna whoop his ass now.
That would be hilarious.
To get them chocolate cheeks, he gonna whoop his ass.
Isn't he married?
Nah, they broke up.
They divorced. Oh yeah. Well, they call off the engagement.
Shiesty bitches.
Trying to tell you, getting them chocolate cheeks. Sonny about to be out here looking like Sugar Ray Sonny Edwards, bro. Sugar Sonny.
Sonny Edwards.
I hate this nigga Jules so much.
Yo, listen, bro. It's one thing to win a bet. It's another thing to win them chocolate cheeks. So he is gonna be gliding around that ring, bro.
Motivated.
Motivation, B.
I would have touched that girl with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, you heard her back. You heard her backstory, man. She went through some shit, bro. She's crazy as hell.
Yo, she might be, but you know what they say about the crazy joints, right? You know what they say about the crazy joints.
Yeah, they'll take a
I know.
Don't
You're dicking it.
Hard.
Just saying, bro. That them joints is just extra.
Okay.
Extra.
Question number 2. Did you hear Wilder's dumbass saying that Andy Ruiz should be grateful to him because him and Al came and rescued him when he was in dire trouble, sleeping on the couch? And
I don't know if Wilder's the one, but I will say this: you got to be real, bro. Andy, if you don't fight Wilder, what's the play?
Well, no, but Wilder's claim was because he's in the stable of PBC that they went and helped him. Andy,
I can't refute that. I don't know if Wilder had a hand in that. I can't refute that.
I doubt he did.
I don't know, but what I do know is I think Andy is being a dickhead. I absolutely do. And you know that I'm not big on Wilder, but I'm calling a spade a spade. Wilder doesn't need you.
Let me keep it a buck with you, bro. Wilder, you remember the Triple X movie with Vin Diesel and Ice Cube?
Mm-hmm.
You know the fucking you ever see a line at the zoo speech by Samuel L. Jackson? Remember, you ever see a line at the zoo? That's that same speech that he gave for fucking Tyson Fury after the fucking after him not granting him the rematch. Oh, we took you out of your cocaine binge, and when you were 300 pounds, be honorable, be a man. Yeah, that's the same shit he's talking about, bro.
Yeah, I know, but Andy is not in a position. All I'm saying is to the fight, to what's going on, to what's immediately relevant. Wilder is not wrong. He's not. Like, nah, fam. If we don't fight, right, I'm still going to get money in December. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Get your Twitter hats.
What's going to happen? You know what's going to happen? Maybe you end up opposite the ring, Frankie Sanchez, and you lose to him instead of losing to me for less money. That's what's going to happen. Now, if you want to act stupid with me, see, this is one thing I'm going to say about Wilder that you got to give him credit for, is that he act like a moron in the boardroom. Now, sometimes that work for you. Sometimes that work against you. With Anthony, that worked for you, against you. Here, it's working for you. Like, Andy, we not in the same place. The fuck you talking about, bro? Do you think I need you? You bugging if you do. I don't need you. My focus is December, not you. So if you want to act dumb, act dumb. One of us is going to get money later on this year, and it ain't you. So take the fight. Don't take the fight. It don't bother me.
I think it does, because I honestly think this. Deontay Wilder wants to have the most advantages over Anthony Joshua, because I still think he views Joshua as very dangerous and everything, and I think that would be a big confident boost of confidence for him to beat Andy Ruiz. Look at it, yo, you knocked out AJ and you lost to AJ by decision.
Once you fought me, you got laid the fuck out.
I'm saying, irrespective of AJ, Brody, Andy, what is your plan if this Wilder fight don't work out?
What is it? Really?
From another point of view,
Andy Ruiz has a plan?
From another point of view, I would say this: if Wilder's serious about it's all confirmed he's serious about the AJ fight in December. You need a tune-up, dude. You still do need.
Yeah, but the thing is that you could tune up with anyone. If push comes to shove, Wilder can get a tune-up. If push comes to shove, if push comes to shove, he can find someone. Hey, get Joe Kusumano, who just knocked out Adam Kovnatski. Fuck it. I just need a quick.
Get Derek Chisora. Finish his career.
Quick run out. You know what I mean? The thing is that it's not about what is Wilder gonna like. Andy, you don't need to worry about what Wilder gonna do, what Fury gonna do, what AJ gonna do. What you need to ask yourself is, what are you gonna do? The fuck you gonna do?
With all due respect to Wilder,
at the end of the day,
does he actually need a tune-up?
I mean, kind of. He only fought for one. Like, if we say, does Wilder need a tune-up fight? Perhaps because he's only fought one round in the last 2 years. One round. That's what he fought.
That's not what I meant. I meant, like, if you look at the way Wilder fights,
True.
Like,
that's a good point.
What are you sharpening, bro? What are you sharpening? You sharpening your jab, Wilder? You sharpening your left hook? What you sharpening, bro?
Nah, you go front. You right.
What you gonna sharpen? You sharpening the head movement? You sharpening the footwork? Yo, Chris, what he sharpening?
Sharpening the footwork, yo. He's sharpening that footwork, yo.
What he's telling me is that. So he's telling me is he's got to fight his wallet. So he's telling me he's got money in
there. Y'all motherfuckers ain't shit for that.
Wait, someone said they have an answer. I want to hear it.
Yo, this.
No, I was just saying he's gonna sharpen up his wallet. He's gonna get some more cash in there. That's all he wants.
I mean, like, no, that's a fair assessment that Wilder's not the kind of fighter that necessarily needs sharpness, but the virtue of, which is the opposite of what he plans on doing. That's the irony. The virtue
I've ever heard in my life that don't need fucking sharpness.
The virtue of getting back out there is perhaps getting some rounds in the bank, so that he doesn't get exhausted in the Joshua fight. Because if you remember, in the third Fury fight, he was actually doing okay in the first round with the jab to the body and the movement. And by the very next round, he was breathing with his mouth open. Like, he got tired fast. And that's the virtue of getting in another fight, that you get some rounds in the bank, you get to work some time under the hot lights. You know, but it's Wilder, so it's like, well, what are you working on exactly?
He never had a good gas tank either, bro. He wouldn't be working on that either.
I can tell you what he's going to sharpen. Like, jokes aside, on a serious note, he counter punches. So it's his timing. He needs to sharpen his timing. So if you haven't fought in 2 years and you've only had one round in, how's your timing going to look against someone who's actively been fighting these last 2 years?
That's a good point.
So that's what you're sharpen. That's what you need to sharpen.
All right, hold on. Being that PBC has a DNA of fuckery, right? Wilder probably wanted to press out Andy, being for the long layoff, right? So what I'm saying is, it's like Wilder has options. Still has a bigger name than Andy, in my opinion. He could take on any fighter for tune up.
Ali Demirezin, he could. Where's that guy? He could get that guy, knock him out,
He's worse than Andy. That's practice, target practice.
I think
before the AJ fight.
The whole thing is that we know that Wilder, at this point in his career, is not necessarily still here for the long haul. He's got a very big cash fight later on this year, and that is the priority. So if you're Andy, never mind Wilder, never mind nobody. What is your plan for this year? And the next one, what are you gonna do? The mandatory slots, all the mandatory slots are filled. IBF, Hergovic, WBO, Zhang, WBC. Well, that's supposed to be you, but you ain't fighting. And WBA is Daniel Dubois. You don't got nothing going on. You don't have a fight bigger than this one. You was literally in talks to fight Fury, but that fell apart. So if this doesn't work out, what you need to focus on is, okay, what do we do now?
Gonna beat his meat.
Again, if I was Andy, bite the bullet.
Wife left him, man.
Yo, what the fuck?
No, they got back together. He bought her a car. They
What?
did, though. I'm not lying. They did. He bought her car.
After this motherfucker went on live television calling her a bitch that hacked his Twitter, you're lying.
It's a man.
Wait, who was
Come on
this?
now. Mandy Ruiz. He got back together with his joint.
Oh man,
Yeah, bro.
It's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah,
bro, you got
definitely.
the cartel, my nigga. Do what you gotta do.
I'm saying it's cheaper to keep her. Like, just
No,
you know what I'm saying?
you have the cartel. Whether you go to cinema,
Nah, what are you talking about, bro?
now you know what
You
the
gonna
fuck
murk her? You gonna murk her?
Home
Nah.
sweet home, nigga. That's where you show, baby.
That's
Yo,
what
y'all
you
mother,
want, dude.
well, that's how I know you from Long Island. That's some Long Island shit to do. I tell you what.
Yeah,
I tell you what.
yeah.
Didn't that Puerto Rican
You
dude do that?
you one of the Menendez brothers. You remember the Menendez brothers?
Nah, I
Eric
love my
Lyle,
parents.
yep.
Fuck that. I'm just gonna kill you, bitch. Fuck that. You want to snitch? You want to snitch? Put incriminating photos of me smoking, because real talk now. Let's really keep it a buck.
Word though, she did. She put out mad pictures. But is that really a crime, though, Chris? To have mad pictures of Bud? He live in LA, right? It's legal in LA.
Okay, it's cool.
That's nothing.
Is it legal to WADA? Is it legal to the state athletic commission?
Nah, but you know what you could tell him, bro? That picture that's not even a recent picture. Test me right now.
And no one looks like Andrew fucking Ruiz.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you could tell Wada or Vada, bro. That shit is from last year after the fight. What is she talking?
They gonna see it from his back rolls, bro. You lying, bro. They gonna notice.
When the metabolites come back and they look like, oh no, motherfucker.
Come on with the metabolites and the acolytes, bro. All I'm saying is it wasn't that bad to where you got to murk the bitch.
And acolytes are completely different.
So you gonna hire Michael Kuklinski because she posted a picture of you with some Bud?
Yep,
Chill, son.
Ice
drastic, bro.
Wall, nigga. Stop
That's
that shit.
Drastic, son. Like, let's get Michael Kuklinski on the
Nah,
phone.
bro, send a lower cartel style, baby.
Nah,
This is why when you get married, you
machete,
don't
how
stick
you
your
want it,
dick in
baby?
anything else.
Fuck out of here.
Nah, son. Like, that's too much, bro.
No.
Hey, I got a
That
serious
was
ass
too.
question.
Think about it, Jules. You know why what I'm saying is not like super duper crazy? Because think about it like this. Say
What, you telling him to murder someone?
yeah, but
Word, like that's the greasiest of the greasy. He like, it's not that greasy.
Yo, you come from New York.
you fucking up my money. And think about
It's
it
not
like
that greasy. Like, come on, it's worse things than that. What's worse than that? What's worse than murking her?
being a child predator, motherfucker.
Put a hit on someone, you know?
Like, come on now, bro. Now let me.
I'm saying, what's the worst thing you could do to the broad besides killing her?
Call
no, we are not going there. No,
can I finish my fucking?
I'm glad Leo's the voice of reason here.
Yeah.
Talking about murking that joint, like, oh, she'll be alright. I just murked her, but she'll be alright.
Because think about it, guys.
On that. She'll get right back up.
Nerd, a little bit of Robitussin, Vicks Vapor Rub. She'll be right as rain, bro. She'll be good as new.
Hey, somebody has to be the voice of reason in this crowd because most of us are not.
Nah, Leo want to be all reasonable and shit. Nah, you fucking up my money, and there's a real legitimate now cause to look at all my my blood tests, my urine tests going forward.
I tell you what, look, you offset, you cross compare the cost benefit ratio. What does the cost of a new automobile cost versus what the cost of a contract hit costs and the potential ramifications? Well, it seems to me that buying her a new car is a lot cheaper than murking her. That's just all I'm saying.
I feel you, but how moms can get it too? Papa, fucking abuelo,
Wow. Let's go, Tasha. Let's go, Tasha. Let's get this quick knockout. I want to be right.
For the whole family and shit, man.
I want to be right.
You see, Crunchy, that's how I know Chris is from fucking Liverpool or some jackass country in the middle of nowhere.
Fuck you. No, I'm from New York.
Nah, that's Liverpool energy right there, man.
All right, she already got her hurt. Let's get this shit, Tasha. She already hurt.
Later. You guys are talking about it.
She already hurt. Take out, Tasha.
Hey, Jules, what platform is the fight on, man?
ESPN. ESPN Plus.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
once she put on that weight, Natasha, she was looking good, nigga. She was looking good. I said, oh shit, Tasha.
Already know, you know.
Hey, yo, if I don't make it on the Sunday,
she about to get the knockout.
If I don't
she
make
about
it
to
on
get it. It's still a.
So how long do you think Baumgartner is going to stay at 30?
That's a good question. I really don't know. You know what I mean? Because
she can still make it, obviously, from her frame. But you know, the money's going.
But for the bread though, bro. Oh,
I think she'll have this fight, and then she'll have Pursoon, and then she'll go up.
Yeah.
Because I want to see her versus Pursoon really badly.
I do want to see that too. I ain't even going front. Yo, we didn't even talk about this shit. Michael, who winning today, bro?
Who are you talking about? Oh, Franchon and Savannah?
Who you got winning, bro?
I really want Franchon to win, bro. I fuck with Franchon heavy.
She fuck with you?
Nah, but do you have it that way, or do you think she going? Because I don't, like, I'm gonna be real. I don't have her winning. I don't. I feel like only reason you really wanted to get in there with her is because you seen Clarissa do it, and you thinking I could do that. And like, you and Clarissa is not the same. Clarissa fast as shit.
It's shit.
It wouldn't be crazy if she won. Like, there's a way.
Nah, you're right. You're right.
Savannah hit hard as shit, and she hit her Clarissa a couple times too.
They both fight the same way, so it's really like, bro. I personally don't know. I don't know.
I genuinely think Savannah's gonna fuck her up.
Is the card pay-per-view? Or is it on?
Nah, it's a regular ESPN fight, bro. All you gotta do is open up the plus. It's free. Well, you know, regular. Part of the subscription.
I gotta ask you guys this question. What round does Jared Anderson take out Charles Martin?
Round 1 or 2. It doesn't go past.
Oh yeah, that shit ain't going 6 rounds, bro. No way, bro.
You crying to Roy Jones Jr. and talking about pressure and shit. I like that.
I swear to God, if that fight goes past 4 rounds, then I really don't know shit about.
Yeah, then retire now, because Jared said he want to retire 26. If that fight goes to the 6, just retire now, bro. Go home.
Go home.
Go home, bro. That's it, bro. That's it. That's cool, bro.
Because I ain't gonna hold you. Martin came in shade looking real menacing because he walks this earth like a god. This motherfucker.
He do walk this earth like a god, but he don't fight like one. I tell you that.
Well, bro, when Joshua hit him with that right hand and dropped him, the whole dread started flying all around the place.
My shit was, he really hurt Ortiz 2 times, and he was on the verge of taking him out. Oh my God, that was crazy.
So hard he forgot where he was. Like, I've never seen that, bro.
Bro, he forgot he was in a boxing match. That's how hard he got hit.
Literally, like, he heard the Windows sound, like when you open the computer.
Yeah, oh God.
Oh shit.
Bro, he looked like if you disconnected the controller, bro.
I don't know what happened. You remember
it's like the old
Jermall
AOL startup.
You remember when Jermall Miller fucked up the AJ fight?
Yeah,
that AJ would have knocked out fucking Ortiz back.
Eddie should have been trying to make the AJ Miller fight right now because people are asking for it.
I agree. Yo, like, Eddie, you could sell that shit, bro.
He's fumbling this.
Yeah, it'd be a spectacle.
Yo,
go for it.
Is this fight for the bacon belt?
Yeah, like, you can't fight this hard to prove that Conor is innocent and then go like this to Jermell. Come on now, man. He fat as shit. Let's get it on, bro. He fat as shit, slow.
He's trying so hard to do this rematch.
And Jermell wants that fight badly, too.
His thing. I think anybody would be happy with any other fight other than Dylan. Like, I don't want to.
I agree. I don't really want that white fight, bro. Like, I don't
want that fight at all, bro. I'm good.
Like, I'd rather see, if I got to choose, I would definitely go, I'd rather see Joshua versus Miller in August than that shit.
Yeah. Yes. Just because of the trash talk.
It ain't no point in running it back with Dylan. Like, the way that he knocked him out is why you say, bro, what are you even fighting him again for? For what? Like, you really starched this man. Chris, what he do to that guy?
Piss off them.
Parked him, bro. Like, there's no question. Like, why fight him again?
Money.
I mean, yeah, but you could get money with Miller. And if anything, you don't have to pay Miller as much as you pay White. Like, with Miller, I'm like, yo, I got $1 mil for you and a pack of Winter Fresh.
Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it.
One of fresh.
Well, let's keep it a buck. Jermell Miller kind of fucked up AJ's career. And people say, oh, AJ was too heavy for fucking Ruiz, acting like Ruiz wasn't a fucking, like, triple.
Maybe he was, you know what the thing was? Maybe he was heavy because he was getting ready for a dude weight 3 and change. He was getting ready for Jarrell. So, you know, he had all that weight.
But these niggas knew that. They fucking knew that. And that's why they fucking, oh my God. Like, that's why I was so pissed off when he lost, because I wanted, if AJ would have remained undefeated, it would have been this. Like, oh, y'all did all this funny style shit, and I still fucked up one of y'all best fighters out here. Y'all can't do nothing.
What do you think would have happened, or what would have been a trajectory if he hadn't lost that fight? You know what I mean? Like, what do you think would have came after that? Do you think like the Wilder fight would have happened sooner, or like, what do you think would have happened?
Objectively speaking, I think this. I think, you know, that if he would have stayed on, if he would have done what he was supposed to do against Ruiz, they forced Wilder hand.
So you think it would have happened?
Yeah, think about it. I came to your home soil and shit, and I outsold you. I came to MSG. You ain't never fight in MSG. You fought at fucking the Barclays Center a whole bunch of times. My first American. Yeah, come on, bro. I'm big money, nigga. You small.
But remember, Wilder versus Fury was late 2018. Wilder versus Ruiz. I mean, Joshua versus Ruiz was what, spring of the following year, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Joshua versus Ruiz. Which one?
The first one. The first one. That was spring.
Was June 1st, 2019.
So I'm trying to think, was Wilder already, and Wilder wasn't preoccupied with Fury again because Fury had jumped in. Yeah. You're right, Chris. You're right. Because remember, the rematch with Wilder and Fury didn't happen until 2020. So that means, let's say Joshua would have won a Ruiz fight. Bro, what's good? What is good, bro? What you gonna chase Fury again? Fury busy. Fury's a top rank. Fight me. Yeah, you're right.
I disagree.
Right. What do you think would have happened?
I think AJ would have fucking really tried to put a fucking mud hole in that man. Because let's keep it a buck. Like, AJ, if he would have won, would have had a lot more confidence than what he has now. And AJ also was like, he was knocking people out and he was just beating the shit out of people. And I think he would have tried to really fuck Homeboy up, because I think he would have used this tactic. Yo, you can't back away from Deontay Wilder. The best way you can really beat Deontay Wilder outside of being a better boxer than him is step into his shit. And I think AJ would have tried to step into his punches and knocked him out. Because let's keep it a buck. If he doesn't, he's getting fucking knocked out himself.
Go ahead, Leo.
I don't agree with that statement about the Ruiz fight screwing the Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder fight, because I think the only reason we are really close to that fight is because PBC. Wilder, he cannot extract money from PBC in the way that he used to do it. And the reason he's looking for Saudi money is because PBC doesn't have more money for you. And that's the real reason this discussing this fight. Because if Deontay Wilder was doing good, the PBC was healthy, that fight is not happening. I don't think, never.
You don't think the Ruiz fight is happening?
No, I'm talking about, because before we're discussing that the only reason that Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder didn't happen sooner is because Ruiz came in and fucked everything up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I think the only reason that fight is being discussed now is because it's a bunch of fucking money in Saudi Arabia, and Deontay Wilder cannot extract more money from the PBC. They are not gonna allow those big purses because they lost money with that fucking Tyson Fury.
And even if it's not, I see your point, because when I think about it, like, okay, well, now they're about to have this big year. Maybe they have money now where they didn't have it before, but you know what they don't have? They don't have the fights. They don't have nothing bigger than a Joshua fight. don't have nothing like that. Ruiz fight ain't like, nah, that ain't. And you know, I was wondering, is that going to be a PBC show if they do it? Who's paying for this? Because Wilder said they made an offer. Who's paying for it? Is it
challenge?
Was it Skills Challenge or was it? Because we don't know.
Well, he said he's left PBC, so.
I mean,
Andy Ruiz is being so unreasonable because, look, you defeated Anthony Joshua by knockout, but after that, what did you do?
Nothing.
You lost by decision. You went to fight Chris Aurelio. You won by decision in a competitive fight that shouldn't be a competitive fight if you were the man that you are. And then you went to fucking Ortiz. And look, you look good. Maybe I can say so. But if you are the man that if you were the draw that you're supposed to be, not only you be getting more views and getting more money, you were performing better. And your performances have been mid since the Anthony Joshua fight. So
yeah, like he's negotiating with nothing.
No, there is no argument to go to the Deontay Wilder and ask for 50%. Why?
And then it's not even like you're the one that made the offer to him. You know that if you really just look at the situation, maybe Wilder doesn't have that much more marquee value, right? We can say that because his last pay-per-view didn't sell anything, but he's still the one that's making the offer to you. You're not making an offer to him. You're basically asking, you're negotiating with nothing. Like, what do you bring?
Yeah, and if there are Americans that are gonna gravitate to an heavyweight American boxer, it has to be Deontay Wilder. There is no other person.
Yeah, they're not gravitating towards Andy.
No, they're not. Jared Anderson is good, but is still young and doesn't have really a career.
Hey guys, my phone about to die. I'm about to switch to my computer. Just letting you know.
Okay.
There is nobody else. If people want to see a heavyweight boxing match with an American boxer, it has to be Deontay Wilder until he retires because there is no one else.
Yes, I mean it's not Andy. Like he's been on pay-per-view 2 times, and outside of a Wilder fight, it ain't like he got something else going on. He don't. He ain't got nothing going on.
But at the end of the day, man, if he don't want to fight, it is what it is. He gonna miss out on a big ass payday. He's gonna have to deal with that girl of his, and he can take the Felix Verdejo route, but just be cleaner.
You know what happens if he don't fight him? He'll be stubborn for a while until he gets strapped for cash. Then he gonna end up taking a hard fight, and he gonna lose.
Verdejo route? What the fuck, Chris?
What he said?
He said he take the Felix Verdejo route. I'm like, nigga, what?
Oh, yo, what's the matter with you, bro?
I didn't hear that. I heard Edwin Valero.
How is he in prison, bro? He probably getting fucked up. Bad.
Yeah, he in prison, bro.
What do you think he's gonna happen to him?
Bro. Let me read the super chat. Edwin Castillo said, "Saludos, everyone. I hope it's revealed Benavidez ducked Canelo when Maul pulled out and Mel stepped in. Also, Mel and Maul are twins, naturally bigger." Yeah, man, like shit. They acting like he fucking 5'2" or some shit. WMMA said, anyone round Chris goes missing. Bro, I already know. I got a foul on him.
I don't like that.
I got a foul on him. If anybody in the vicinity of Christopher Matthias goes missing, we know why. Chris,
I know missing boys. Chris did it.
Crazy.
He's a New York nigga, bro. It makes sense.
Correctly, Matthews, motherfucker. That's my name.
I said Matthias, bro, because that's how you spelled it, motherfucker.
That's how it's not pronounced that way.
Bro, your joint is spelled Greek, bro, with the E and the U, Matthias, like Posidius and shit like that, like Prometheus and shit.
Say your last name again, Julius.
Yo, don't do that.
Don't do that either, motherfucker.
Jack said Falcao won the IBF. Hopefully we get him versus Yanni Beck. Yeah, because they talking about a Denzel Bentley rematch, and nobody want to see that.
I don't.
I'm still
Yo,
done with
is it
Yannick.
me or they fucked up 160 super bad? Like,
For real.
they did 160 horrible. Like,
But I don't
yo,
see why Yanni Beck don't just look. Your promoter said y'all willing to pay cash money for top comp, so pay Adames. What's the problem? Pay Adames.
Adames is a fucking. He's a dangerous fighter, bro. He's a dangerous fighter. And let's keep it a buck. Since Jermell did not fight, Jermall did not fight Canelo, and that was the fight that was being touted originally. Fight your mandatory or vacate the fucking belt.
Well, this is the other thing. If Jermall is now saying that he would not be ready for a fight in late September, so that means you're gonna sit out the whole year, then, right?
Yo,
right?
People stop bringing up Jermall. He's retired. I keep telling you.
But he still got the belt, is what I'm saying. Like, bro, so y'all really about to let this man sit out from now till September? Ain't fought in the last 2 years, about to be 3 years, and y'all still gonna let him keep the belt?
Look, I am starting to believe on Jermall ex-wife. Do you remember what she was saying?
I remember. She said he's never gonna box again. She said that.
What she mean by that?
She may have told she may have been telling the truth, man, for real.
She did say that. I did a video on it. She said, "Yo, that dummy, he's stupid, yada yada yada, and he never gonna box again. His career is over." She said that.
She said that if you box, we're not.
Some shit to him. I think she really must have done some shit to him for that to happen. Like, what the fuck?
Be real. She looked like she got some good ass pussy.
Ooh, she probably fucking. She probably used to fuck the shit out of him.
Jamal didn't know what he was getting into, man. He thought he did.
Got in some good ass pussy. Fucked up his life.
Yeah, it swallowed his ass.
And his boxing career. His boxing career is stuck in there. See, get it back.
He went in there and lost it worse than the freaking turbo, man.
He gonna need a Sherpa. You know when you climb up Mount Everest and you need a Sherpa? You need a Sherpa to go in there and get it back.
I've heard a stranger.
Remember when Eddie Murphy had to find the golden dagger for the golden child? In Golden Child, he needed a Sherpa like Eddie had.
God,
go in there and get it back.
Retired Jermall Charlo.
That's crazy. That is so crazy, bro.
That's funny.
He's never the same after the Montiel fight.
Jamie Lee in the chat said, "What did I join?" And he's laughing.
Find out Montiel out here ending careers.
Jermall has done a lot of things that he probably should be stripped on, but there's one thing he isn't, and it's why the WBC is showing him such leniency. He isn't Russian. He's not
That's
Russian.
true. I mean, that's true. You know that they'd never give that kind of consideration to no B-Vol or nobody with no K's and X's in their name. That's for goddamn sure.
Wow.
That's crazy. But my thing is that it's established that this fighter is unable to compete for September. That's 9 months into this year. So basically, you know he ain't gonna fight, and you gotta enter him. At what point do you like, hey, bro, we gotta take the belt. Like, we gotta take it. Like, your career is over, bro. But
why is Mauricio cutting him so much slack?
He probably got pictures of Mauricio on Epstein Island.
Probably. Walls hitting Mauricio from the back on some nasty shit. Like, oh.
You probably got pictures with.
Al pulled some strings for him with Mauricio. That's what happened.
They got pictures of Mauricio on Epstein Island. What else could it be?
Bro, what could it be? Literally. What the yo, you know by R. Kelly and Jay-Z was on
Fiesta.
That video was shot on Epstein Island, bro.
Stop playing. Yo. The truth is out there, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, is there? I wonder if there was a tattoo on Epstein's Island.
The plan, boss. The plan.
Remember too,
bro. His Capricornian citizenship was revoked years ago, so he not one of us. He's a Libra.
Nigga, he's more talented than all.
He's a fucking Libra. I don't give a fuck what he wrote, what song he sang. He a Libra now. He not no Capricorn.
Watch your fucking mouth.
You're
You're
fucking
not
Libra
doing
now,
that.
bro. What?
He's a Capricorn.
You're fucking Libra, bro.
No, the
You're
fuck he
fucking
is.
Libra.
Is that
No, the
how it
fuck
works?
he
So
is
the
not.
Capricorns can just get together and say,
Yeah,
"You're
like
Libra now?"
when a Capricorn
You can vote
falls
them
for
out
not
and
being
shit.
Capricorn enough, when a Capricorn falls for not being Capricorn enough, we send them to the Libras.
Jules, so
Fuck
you,
outta
you
here.
you're saying you can vote them out and shit?
Yeah, we have a panel that convenes. It's in Saratoga in upstate New York. There's like a signal that they fly in the sky, and then we see it. Everybody convenes, and then we,
But do you get
Saratoga.
permission?
Yo, as a
Hey,
Libra, yo,
For Capricorn,
Bias says
Capricorn,
words
return
to
to
Blair
sender,
the
my man.
Flare.
Return to sender. Fuck you.
I'm trying to tell you,
Yo, guys, I just want you guys to remember this date. January 8th, 1967, bro. That's the date of R. Kelly. January 8th, 1967.
That date
Sounds
is
like a
not
Libra date
valid
to
no
me.
more. That date
That
is not
sounds like a
valid
Libra
no
date to me.
more. Oh, the prediction stuck. Ronnie won his money. Ronnie hit me up, asked me for advice. He said, "Can Natasha stop this girl in before 9 rounds?" I said, "Yes, she can, and she will." Shout out to my man Ronnie Boy Fresh for that parlay. Get that money, Ronnie. I know you out there.
Man, she fucked her up.
I said she was gonna mess her ass up, man.
Yo,
Bias
Raekwon
says
got
word.
married today, and I ain't gonna hold you. Raekwon is short as shit.
Bias says word to Blair the Flare.
Yo, I'll tell you what, Blair membership is still active, though. It is still active.
He's your Capricornian brother.
He's still Capricornian. He more Capricorn
You
than
guys see
R
this?
than R, motherfucker. What yo, what are you flashing in the camera, bro? What is that?
I was trying to show you how small fucking Raekwon is, but
Turn the glare down, bro. Turn the glare down, because the glare is too much. Turn the glare down a little bit on the phone camera.
Yeah, I got you. I'm about to do that right now. But I didn't know how short Raekwon was,
Bro, I'm at Little C's. I'm at Little C's in Hamilton Heights. Bro, that dude is a garden gnome. That dude is a garden. Hold on. The glare's too high, bro. The glare's still too high, bro.
When you pull it back towards you, we can see it. If it's closer to where you are.
Let me see.
That's not Raekwon. Raekwon's in the white.
Wow. I mean, like, you know what the shit was like. I've seen Cam. Like, Cam is like 5'10", 5'11". You know what I mean? But the TV make them be look like they like 6'1", 6'2". Like, Jay is not that tall. Redman is not that tall. Neither is Cam. And Lil C's like, I see where the Lil came from. That motherfucker's a garden gnome. She beat the shit out of
After
Candy.
what you did with Mike, the picture of Mikey, that shit was hilarious.
I didn't see. I can't even take credit for that. Somebody else did that. I just reposted it.
That shit was funny though, man.
You know what I'm saying?
He looked like a hobbit in that picture.
You know what I'm saying? It's real shit out here. You know what I'm saying? Now, Jared, I'm going to say this. He better knock this motherfucker out. That's all I got to say. This shit better not go 6 rounds. Like, nah, son. Nah.
Wait, he's only going 6 rounds?
No, I'm saying that he better take care of the motherfucker in 6 rounds. Don't be around 8.
He will.
Don't be around 8 sweating and breathing and jabbing with no Charles Merton.
Yeah, I don't see Martin do anything, dude. How long has it been?
If Old Man Ortiz can knock him out, Jared's
When
gonna take
was
him out.
Martin's
I don't even think
last
this is gonna
fight?
past 1 round.
When was
The ass whooping in the Luis Ortiz fight. That was last year, right? That was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he ain't done shit since. I don't see him doing anything, man.
And he's a late replacement too. Remember that. This isn't even who Jared was supposed to be fighting.
Right.
Just go in there, lay down, bro. Just go in there and lay down. Let him hit you hard one time and just lay down, bro. You don't need to be in the hospital tonight. You know what I'm saying? First solid shot that lands, just lay down, bro.
Take a dive.
Take a dive, yeah. The fuck? The fuck?
Who's gonna notice? Everyone thinks you're gonna lose this quickly anyway.
Exactly.
No, I have been winning.
Get out of here with that.
So, what other good drugs you been taking?
Hey man, Martin 3rd round KO.
That's how you have it?
Yeah. Because
He's lying, man. Mr. Fans Win is lying through his teeth on that one.
Nah, he be telling the truth, bro. If he has Charles Martin winning, then I'm putting the rent on Charles Martin.
I highly recommend everybody go put money on that. Go
And
put
I'm
like
about to go smoke a
I'm
cigarette.
convinced.
a little $50. You'll get your money back. Don't worry. Even
If you wanna, if you wanna be broke, listen to Michael.
Yep.
Exactly. You'll get your money back eventually on your next paycheck.
Fuck around. Imagine if Charles Martin wins.
Could you imagine? Oh my god!
Now you need to retire. Fuck 26 years. 26 years.
Yo,
old.
it actually
If the
now-
fight, like Jules was saying it earlier, the fight lasts past the 5th round, you need to retire.
it actually makes me sad that he wants to like retire young because
I
he's a good fighter, man.
I know he says that, and maybe he even means it right now, but I don't believe it. Because how many times we heard boxers say, I'm retired now, I'm retired now, I'm retired now. Even once they start earning the big money, and they keep coming back for the big paycheck. They keep coming back. They keep coming back. We saw it
If
with
you
Sugar Ray
wanna
Leonard.
know if
We
a-
saw it with
if
Floyd
a-
Mayweather. We saw it with Manny Pacquiao. It's not going to happen. Don't
If
worry.
you want to know if a boxer is gonna stay retired, you have to look at how he dresses. If he's being flamboyant and shit, he's not retired. He needs the money. For example, Terence Crawford, I know he's gonna retire when he says so. When he says I'm retired, he's gonna stay retired. But a motherfucker like I don't know.
You know, that's a good point.
Um,
I see Jared with the jewelry and all that shit, with the chain. There's no way all that money's gonna go away. There's no way.
I'm not blaming on them. You spend your money whatever you want, but it's difficult having that much money, that much of an income, and just giving that up.
Yeah,
I can imagine if a
Part of what it
motherfucker
is part of what it is you go from having no money to just having buku stupid money. You're not going to spend it on the right things because why would you? You can now buy all the things you wanted to buy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's going to burn through it quickly, the way almost everybody does. Then he's going to go, oh, crap, I need to be smart about this. And then he's going to come back for more paydays. And then as he does that, he's going to do what most people do at that point, start getting stingy. No, I need more money and spend less. More money and spend less. More money and spend less. So he's going to stick around for a while, guys. Put it down.
if you think so.
Hey, man, if I'm wrong, I'll happily eat shit on that. But
Okay.
Jared Anderson is our heavyweight of the future, and he's going to be here till at least 35.
Well, I know he wants to at least win a championship. So
He seems
Yeah, so
so
he's
far he's a good fighter, man. He really is.
he said he wants to at least win a championship. So I don't know. I wonder who will fight for that. Heavyweight
Dude.
is frozen right now, bro. Nothing's happening.
Dude, I'm still laughing about the bet with Sonny Edwards, man. I hope he wins. That shit's funny.
Hilarious, bro.
How would sex even work? Would Sonny have to put the whole body in, or?
Yo, dude, he'd need mountain climbing gear and everything.
No,
dude.
no.
Yo, you didn't say that, bro. You didn't say that, bro. You sick as hell.
I just did.
You are sick as hell.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah, a board across the ass wouldn't help him, man.
No, what do you mean? His whole body? Maybe Sonny be packing.
Yeah, he
Hey,
maybe
you never know. You
He
never
might be.
know, man. But that shit had me rolling when I seen that. If he loses, she'll go on a date with him. I was like, oh man, I gotta root for Sonny now for sure.
God. He's gonna bring in some mountain climbing gear, some goggles. She'll be like, what's that for? That's for later tonight, baby.
I wonder what that date would be like, though, for real. Like, what?
Well, it'd be a lot of them not being able to understand a thing the other person says.
yeah, they both
Yeah,
got
and you finish that night with wild sex. That's crazy as shit.
yo,
Because
watch them fuck
I-
around and get married in a few years. Could you imagine?
Oh my god, that shit would be even funnier.
Absolutely beautiful.
It'd be
That's
beautiful.
I
just
might
a
be
happy
Sonny-
ending.
What a love story.
Yeah, and maybe saying, because he's saying that shit for a reason. Maybe I cannot date with this.
Sonny really
little-
does want to fuck. Like I be talking to him in his Twitter spaces. He loves black women, bro. Like he has a fetish for him, so or a preference. My bad, not fetish. So you know,
Yeah, you can go ahead and say fetish.
Preference, fetish, same damn thing. Whatever. He likes.
It's
black
a
women.
synonym. It's a synonym of each other, guys. You said what you said, Mike. You said what you
well,
said.
you know, some motherfuckers, I don't know, they feel away. Sometimes,
Hey,
whenever
nothing wrong with it as long as you keep it to yourself.
As long as you keep it to yourself. Yep.
especially motherfuckers who have a fetish for eating ass, bro. Like you don't need to be telling people that.
Yeah, you do. You really don't. Who would tell people that they have a
Dude,
fetish
there
for
are
eating
people
ass?
who do though, man, and openly brag about that shit, man.
Yo, my friend told me he had a thigh fetish. I was like, what? Thighs?
Hey, man, there's body part fetish is kind of like this. It's whatever for me. Like, oh well, you into that? You into that?
Yeah, but for example,
I mean, as long as she's not like eating shit or something.
Nobody is gonna say shit. And as for me, if you're talking, doesn't make more sense than legs than thighs.
Yeah, like girl with a nice set of legs. But nah, he just like the thighs.
Oh, I can appreciate thighs. I can appreciate, breasts and all that and curves. But I'm sorry, I'm not into ass, like eating someone's ass. No, thank you.
God, can you imagine if someone
That
had like
ain't
a
happening.
YouTube show? If someone had like a YouTube channel where they talked about boxing, and every once in a while they'll break out into a conversation about ass. God, that'd be so weird.
This is a family channel, yo.
Oh, quit lying.
Yeah. PG.
Yeah, good thing Jules would never do that. Jules would never sit there talking
friendly.
about ass. He'd be PG friendly. He's a good father who would never scream at his kids, cursing them out.
We are.
I'm glad he's not here for us to talk shit about him.
Pink one, the stinky. Oh, Smokey. Yo, shout out to Smokey. Happy birthday, man.
No, it's not the smoking. It's training quickly or some shit.
Oh wait, yo, is the main event about to be next? That was happening?
Hopefully. But yeah, they're doing that thing on the where they have the wide view of the arena, so it's like, yeah, it's probably next.
Okay, you were talking before about Canelo and Jermell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about if there is a fighter or a couple of fighters that deserves a fight with Canelo Alvarez, who would you pick?
From the PBC side or just in general?
In general, around super middleweight.
Around super middleweight. Well, then if it's around super middleweight, then you wouldn't put Jermell because that's too low, if we're being honest. Because he's going up 2 divisions. So it would be 160 or 168 or 175, right?
Okay, Jermall Charlo is the undisputed light middleweight of the world.
Super welterweight.
Yeah, super welterweight.
Same thing.
Junior middleweight. But that you can say that he's a pound for pound fighter. As a pound for pound fighter, he can compete in higher weight classes. I don't think he can compete as a cruiserweight, but he can compete in another weight classes. So there is an argument. Who else?
Who we talking about?
But if it's anybody right now, it would be Benavidez just because of that Caleb Plant win. Just because.
You think so?
Because there's nobody else though. Like,
look, if you're talking about who deserves a fight against Canelo, I will have to say Benavidez. Benavidez has an amazing career.
Oh yeah. But like Benavidez Canelo, that's why I wasn't thinking about that.
But super middleweight is such a Canelo beat.
It's a trash division. Like let's.
No, I don't think it's
not.
No. See, that's not fair. This is what's trash about middleweight and super middleweight. you guys don't want to fight anybody but
They
Canelo.
don't want, but they just want to line up just for Canelo, save their virginity for Canelo. It's boring.
It's boring, and that's what. It's not that there are no fighters there. Like you have Billy there, you have Lerone Richards. Like there's any number of fights that you could make. Like if you told me, I don't know, Caleb Plant versus Billy Joe Saunders, or Caleb Plant versus Christian Mabili, or Billy Joe Saunders versus Carlos Gongora, or Carlos Gongora versus David Morrell. These are all entertaining fights that I would watch. They're all good fights. The problem is nobody want to do nothing, bro. And it's like, well, y'all doing that because of Canelo. So I'm not going to put it on him that y'all scared to death, that y'all don't want to do nothing. That's not on him.
Canelo. Jules, this problem predates Canelo. It predated Canelo in the super middleweight division. And when Triple G was around in 160 trying to fight everybody, no one wanted to fight Triple G.
Not necessarily, because the guys who drank the World Boxing Super Series, what about them? George Groves, Callum Smith, Jamie Cox, Chris Eubank Jr. even. That wasn't bad. That was good for the super middleweight division. Now, I will say that Zerto, he didn't want to fight nothing. And David, he didn't want to fight nothing then. He doesn't want to fight nothing now. It's a particular group of guys. But I can't say that the
Zerto
whole...
was doing stuff that he wasn't supposed to be doing. Let's just say that.
That too. You know? So, I mean, I'm not going to jump to that conclusion. I'll just say that what makes those divisions stagnant is nobody wants to take a chance. You know, it's not that they don't have anybody. They have lots of fights that you could make. They don't want to take a chance.
And that's why, honestly, what's best for boxing?
It's for Canelo to retire.
Canelo gets that Benavidez fight and retire. There'll be more fights available.
They won't have a choice then. They won't have a choice.
Yeah,
like, you can't wait around for something that's not around.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Canelo's great, but he's monopolizing everything. So
more like they're allowing him
to. It's not his fault. It's just
if these guys look at 154. Tim Tszyu, you got a shot at undisputed, but that didn't stop him from pursuing fights. Like, no, it didn't stop him. Like, no, I mean, I'm gonna do my thing. Like, I ain't gonna be waiting around here.
Actually fought people though, Jules. I mean, he's like his dad, you know.
But they should lead by that example, because and people get offended when I post this on Twitter that it's the truth. Tim Tszyu is a bigger draw in his country than Jermell and Jermall are in theirs. Why? Because he fights often. Look at the size of the crowds that go to his fights. It's ridiculous.
That Harrison fight wasn't even too long ago. When was
That's what I'm telling. Like, isn't that was like 3 months?
Yeah, it doesn't even feel that long ago, bro.
Instead, we get stuck with stuff like, "You want these draws?"
Yo, please play that. Yo, play the full.
Let me get my shit.
Wait, do you have the full? The full clip is hilarious, bro.
Get my shit, bro. I forgot all about my shit too. Let me get my shit.
Want these draws, bro?
Yo,
I wish I could turn that into a ringtone.
Yo, that shit is so much better than Dubai, baby.
That was horrible.
No, that would be a hilarious ringtone.
Yo, Swab wants to link.
Yeah, exactly.
Super straight. Hey, whatever I got, he got. You want these draws?
Man, bro.
You want these draws?
Man, bro.
It's the full clip is hilarious.
Want these draws?
Man, bro.
Yeah, trip.
What is he on though? Because that's not liquor. That's not liquor that got him.
That's liquor.
Mescaline.
That's liquor. You sure?
No, that's liquor.
That's liquor combined with.
I'm not gonna lie to
man.
you. If I'm being honest, that's liquor and depression. That's what that shit is.
That's liquor combined with something.
Depression.
That's mescaline, guys. It's mescaline. That is what it is. It's fucking mescaline.
What's mescaline?
What the fuck is mescaline?
Mescaline is like acid, kind of. It's like a hallucinogen.
Oh,
of course you would.
But he's not in there hallucinating. He's just offering people his drawers.
Yeah, but don't those like
He's hallucinating.
LSD?
Don't be doing all this for no boring ass fight, because this kid be doing the most, man.
No, he be doing the most.
Ben Whitaker.
Ben Whitaker?
I low key want him to get knocked
Ben
out.
Whitaker?
Yeah, I'm just saying that the performance has to match the personality. Don't have this much personality and get out there and just, you know what I'm saying?
He's annoying, bro.
Yeah, no cap. He look like Rico.
He's annoying. He's annoying as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. He's annoying.
He give me Eubank vibes. Like, yo, you need to chill, bro. Because if you run into like a Bolotniks and he make you look stupid, don't think I'm not gonna laugh. Because I am.
Remember, at least Eubank almost killed somebody in the ring, man. So like, at least he showed one day he could at least fight.
Let me see. Whatever
Whatever I got, he got. All right.
Let me look back to
Yeah.
You got straight.
Yeah, exactly.
Super straight. Hey, whatever I got, he got. You want these draws?
Hello.
Man.
Why did he offer that of all things, bro? Why did he offer
You want these draws?
Hello.
Man.
Yo.
Hey, maybe he got silk.
Whatever I got, he got.
Yo, cause he looked like he looked like low keto. He looked like he on them rocks right there. Like, I don't think that's liquor, bro. Like when he like
he could be on something else, man.
He
Like,
fiended out.
I thought Mescalin was the tequila brand. I fucked up.
Mescaline, dog, not mezcal. Mezcal is just basically tequila made a different way.
Nah, Mexicali is another way of saying California, bro.
Mexicali, no, but mezcal is basically they smoke the agave.
Nuksukal means white warrior in Cantonese, bro.
I don't care, bro. We're talking about mezcal.
Yeah, he fucking this dude up. I ain't even gonna front. He fucking this dude up.
Not a bad fighter, but he's just annoying.
But he fucking this dude up though.
Like you were saying, Jules.
You know what way
Eric Clapton said this: if you want to hang out, you better bring her around cocaine.
That cocaine be for the white girls though. That's all that shit.
Yo, no cap. Ben Whitaker got a.
I guess that's why Benavidez likes it.
Ben,
For the white girls.
Ben Whitaker got a giraffe. Ben Whitaker, he got a giraffe neck. I'm worried about that.
That's not good though. If you being real, that ain't good. Like he fucking this guy up though. That's good. He is fucking this guy up. Like
who is this guy?
Well, you know, this is a developmental fight. Like how many?
Oh yeah. So
how many fights Ben got?
He got 3. This is his 4th fight.
Yeah, he could do this dumb shit. Just, alright, bro. Like, alright, bro. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. Like
he does too much, bro.
Just win the fight, bro. We'll be happy with a knockout, bro. We don't
like hurry up so we can get to the main event, bro. Please.
All right, bro. See, come on now.
God,
I don't like shit like that. Like, bro, like just fucking knock him out, man. Like, stop playing.
He's annoying.
Why is he doing the Tootsie Roll or whatever the fuck he's doing?
Where he was doing it. Row.
I can't unsee the giraffe neck now. Thanks for pointing that out, because now I can't unsee it.
Yeah, Uranium Mike says mescaline is a derivative of the peyote cactus, which is pretty much on par. Yeah, it's a
hallucinogen.
It's a no. There's a small little round cactus called peyote.
Oh, Latif Coyote that fought Luis Ortiz.
No. I'm talking about cactus. It's a drug. It's a hallucinogen.
So Latif Coyote, he had the WBA regular title.
Cut it out, Jules.
AB has gone the Hunter S. Thompson route.
Native Americans used to use it.
If you see him in the clip, he looked fiended out. That's why I don't really think it's liquor, because he looked fiended out. Like he looked like
Bernard said he's giving up his draws for a ride to Dubai.
Baby.
Crazy.
Baby.
Wait, can Errol even drive? Like, what's going on with that? Every time,
bro, that dude got
every time
fucking lifted.
Drive, he's
hey, Swab, wherever you're at, I left you a copy of the link, bro. Get on, man.
Yo, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot to say this today, but Crawford's gonna fuck up Spence. Just gotta say that.
Oh yeah, I mean that's how I have.
Yeah.
But he needs to though. There's urgency now that Canelo's over there.
I feel like you're a little bit stressed about that. Like, relax, bro. Like this. I'm telling you, like Crawford's gonna put him out. He's gonna put like, don't worry about anything. Like,
put the pause on that guy.
I have 110% confidence in Crawford knocking him out. I'm not stressed about that fight at all. Like, with his style, he's bound to run into some shit. Like,
that is true.
Like, he's bound to, and I don't think he can take that punch.
Has he fought anyone who couldn't counter his jab over the top, Spence?
No.
The
only one who really could was Brooke, and he was though, but you know what the circumstances were. But Brooke's jab was getting in more than Errol's at the start. I remember that he was
And
like,
also-
why is Errol eating so many jabs?
And you saw what Crawford said in the press conference. He said he can't fight going backwards. So that means Crawford's gonna take it to him in this fight. That's true. I've never seen Errol fight going backwards. Never.
Who's the one who said that they imagine that Crawford's gonna come forward catching and shooting? Somebody said that in a live either 2 days ago.
Wasn't it Ivo or something? Or
It wasn't Ivo. I think it was Unbiased. Shout out to Unbiased. He said that what he sees Crawford doing is he's gonna open him up by coming forward, catching and shooting, so that in the later rounds, Errol will start to come forward and open up, and then he could set him up like that. And yeah, I could see that though, like that. He'll be like, throw some shit out there, get him to open up. Yeah, I have Crawford knocking his ass out though at the end of the day. I mean, my prediction ain't changed. Come on,
so, hey, is Jared Anderson the main event on this thing, or is it?
Nah, not this one. That's later on. That's later on.
Are you gonna apply for that, or probably not, eh?
Jules, are you gonna go live for that one?
I don't know. I mean, what's on the undercard?
No idea.
I might watch a movie or some shit.
Jahi Tucker, I think.
Jahi Tucker, he's good. Jahi Tucker's good.
Yo, his last fight was a fucking.
That shit was lit, bro. That was a good ass fight.
Good ass fight.
It's him. It's Tiger Johnson, Jahi Tucker. Who's the other kid, man?
Abdullah Mason.
Abdullah Mason. They got some shit. They got obviously Shoo. They got some shit, man. Like they got some headers, man.
Like these guys when they go up, bro, in a few years when they're on top of this one, I'm excited for these guys more.
Yeah.
And they're going up on top rank too, so that means like these guys are actually gonna fight, bro.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do all the pussy shit that these other people do.
Real shit.
Like that's why like Shakur is struggling to find a fight. Yo, once he gets
bro, he better fight Jermaine Ortiz, bro. He asking for it. If not Jermaine, fight De Los Santos. He's Dominican. He ain't gonna cost you no money.
De Los Santos has a fight.
You got a fight? Oh, no wonder he talking all that shit then. Of course you got all, you know what I'm saying?
He's fighting on the undercard of, I think, Boots' fight. Oh, shit. Boots fights next week.
Boots gonna fuck that dude up, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna fuck that dude up. Like that shit might have been too much for Rashidi. Ain't too much for Boots. That's exactly what he want. Go ahead, come forward. Throw that shit. Gonna fuck that dude up.
I need to see Boots versus Ortiz.
Bro. Wait a minute. Ortiz is fighting next week, bro.
Yeah.
Oh shit. We get that's gonna be a good weekend then.
That's gonna be a really good.
Oh, is that the Stanionis fight?
The Stanionis fight, bro. That's next week, next Saturday.
That's gonna be a good one, man.
It's gonna be a good fight.
I got
a good weekend.
I got Ortiz in that fight, man.
Yeah, I mean, I got Ortiz too, but the shit is that he got the riboflavin. He coming off of the riboflavin, bro. Like that shit fuck you up.
Bro, how does your mind work like that?
What, the riboflavin?
You just make up words.
I didn't make that up. Riboflavin. It's a real word, bro.
Yeah, it's associated with vitamin B. It's riboflavin.
Got the riboflavin.
Oh no. Yeah, they're fighting at the same time.
Yeah, bro. But I don't think both the because they're in different places, aren't they?
They are. The main event for this one. Okay, so this one starts at 7. Ortiz starts at 7, and it starts at 9:30. God damn, that's late.
That's late, bro.
Fucking hell.
But you know what I've been noticing Showtime's doing? Is it me or are they only showing 3 fights?
3 fights?
No, they're only showing 3 fights because
they're only showing 3 fights. Like they used to show more. Now they just show you 3 fights. They really just show you the main card, and that's it.
3, 4.
Cost cutting.
That sucks because some of the undercard stuff I'm more interested in than the main card.
Well, not really with the PBC. Somebody else maybe, but they prelim shits be.
Yo, we have nonstop bangers until like the second week of August.
Bro, we got Inouye versus Fulton and Spence Crawford the same.
Yeah, man.
4 days each other, bro. I'm gonna fucking bust a nut. Swear to God.
The fans win. The fans win.
I'm gonna fucking ejaculate, bro. Damn, did he just DDT him?
So after Ortiz and Stanionis, the week after is Alicia's fight.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight, actually.
And Charles Martin's fight. Not Charles Martin.
If she gets a knockout, I'd be shocked.
Frank Martin's fighting the same day as well.
Chick ain't never been knocked out.
Hey, Smokey, of course Bellue's chunky. He's retired now.
Cambosos versus Huge. You guys think that's a good fight? It's all right.
It's like I'll watch it.
Yeah,
I will watch it. I will watch because I think the Cambosos may end up fighting Shakur. So I want to see how he looks. Now.
I need Shakur.
Cambosos gets obliterated by Shakur.
Bro, I need Shakur to be fighting like 3 times a year, bro, minimum.
Shit, he's expensive, bro. He does cost Top Rank a lot of money. So when you take that much money out the budget,
is it him demanding that or
no? It's not him. It's not him. It's what Steve Kim said. It goes all the way back to when DAZN debuted in America. A lot of the major outfits, Top Rank in this instance, they had to give their fighters big guarantees to make sure that they wouldn't go somewhere else. But as a result of that, it's harder to do fights a little bit because the guys are expensive. And if you're going to do a guy, you're going to do a fight that costs that much money for a guy, it's got to be a good fight. You have to have some chance of getting the money back. So it's harder to do fights.
Hey, Jules. His Unbiased says his birthday week is lit with boxing. So I think his birthday's coming up that week.
Hey.
But
yeah, go ahead, Michael. I'm sorry.
Is like Shakur is getting to that point now, and I feel like fighters should do this a lot more often in this day and age. Whereas like it's kind of asshole move considering that they started your career, but like he should just go as a free agent. Like he should not. I don't know how much longer his contract is.
It wouldn't work for him, bro. It wouldn't work for him.
He should go as a
free agency only works once the brand is established. That's when it really works. Like a Canelo can be a free agent because obviously he's a hot commodity, but Shakur is not yet a hot commodity. Not yet.
He has good views.
He's definitely getting there. Like I don't even doubt that. Like he sold out his last fight in Jersey,
and they did 1 million views for that, didn't they?
Yeah, but especially I think he needs to be with Top Rank, especially now. Because who else has the run of the place at at lightweight? You could say, okay, go to the PBC. But okay, is Isaac Cruz going to fight him? No, he doesn't want to fight guys that are over there. He doesn't want to fight Frank Martin.
He got ordered to fight him.
That's what I'm saying. That if Shakur tried that, he might still come up short because he's not yet a hot enough commodity that people are lining up to fight him. Isaac don't want to fight nobody. He trying to get a Davis rematch, which we all knew. He about to fight Ryan Cabrera.
Bro, Isaac, bro, like, please retire, bro. Go away.
Shit isn't like, bro, you lost and you really acting like you lost the Davis fight, bro.
We do not need fighters like that in boxing, bro. He
need to retire, like, go away, like, for
you
real.
hurt the sport more than you do it any favor.
Because it's a lot of fights for that little Gardner. If he be willing to have them, and he doesn't want to fight anyone. Just Davis.
That's the frustrating thing. Like he could have turned that competitive loss against Davis into the jumpstart of his career, and instead it's just the money fight he's chasing. Like,
see what happens when you're being represented by knuckleheads. Get it?
They don't call him that for nothing.
Yo, I don't know how anybody can see a haircut that Sean Gibbons has and sign with him, bro.
I thought he was an Elvis impersonator, bro.
You can tell the guy's a douchebag.
I thought he was an Elvis impersonator, bro. He got the shit slicked up like that. Like remember Cameron Diaz and there's something about Mary when she wiped jizz on her hair?
Dude. The fuck?
You don't remember that? Something about Mary that the dude was jerking off in the bathroom trying to pregame.
I remember that.
And she interrupted him, but he had jizzed over. She's like, what's that? He's like, oh, that's hair lotion. And
Oh no.
And she had the shit slicked up like that. Like, this is some strong gel.
Sticky.
That's literally the scene, man. I ain't making it up.
I didn't say you were making it up. I was just indicating you didn't need to say it.
That was a good.
Yeah, that was a prime Cameron Diaz, man.
Yo, I heard you from coming up from upstairs. It's like, oh shit, this nigga's wild.
No, yeah, that was the movie scene though. That she put the jizz in her shit, thinking it was mousse.
Yo, I gotta ask you this, like, yo, why do you remember that scene specifically? There was other scenes in that movie, but you,
bro, come on, bro, don't act like that's not a famous scene, bro. Don't fucking pigeonhole me, motherfucker. That's a famous scene.
I know. I just
Motherfucker gonna try to pigeonhole me because nobody never heard of that scene. It wasn't just me.
I remember
Chris,
that
Why
scene.
has
Chris, do you
Victor
prefer the
been
scene where he
off
zips
yet?
up his fucking pants and just clips his dick?
Oh shit!
Oh
Yeah, that's
God,
fucked up.
God. Oh
Come on, man.
no, I remember that.
All right,
Oh
then.
my God.
Yo, Chris, Jules is a big Tyson Fury fan, so you don't even have to ask the question.
Yeah, I'm a huge Fury fan, bro. The biggest.
Like I don't be on 90% of this motherfucker's lives. I am just trashing Luke. He don't even call him his first fucking name.
That's my favorite fucking fighter, bro. Nah, so Zoo, the guy behind Zoo in the WBO is Murtazaliev. Behind Murtazaliev is, I think, Josh Kelly. I think it is.
Wasn't Murtazaliev supposed to be the original fucking like
IBF
mandatory for?
And he's still number one with the IBF. He's still number one with them.
So that's since 2019, 2020, right?
Yeah,
and that
2019,
still
bro.
didn't get a title shot. Yeah. So how's Tim Tszyu getting a title shot before him? That's crazy.
That's the same shit I asked. I'm like, if this dude been waiting since 2019, shouldn't he be the one getting a shot? But we know the answer. That dude ain't worth no money. He ain't got no pull. Zoo got money. He got pull. Like, nah, we gonna put you ahead of him because nobody
We're
know.
gonna put you ahead because and above all else, your last name is Murtazaliev.
For real, you got a K in your name. That's an automatic. That's an automatic asterisk. You got a K in your name, and you ain't worth no money. I mean, not a K. You got a Z. Well, we can't say that because Zoo got a Z in his name.
But his father won the title before and knocked out Zab Judah and made him do the stinky leg. So at the end of the day, he got
chicken dance.
Yeah, he totally did the chicken dance on that one, man.
Yo, bro, he was winning that fight, Zab. Zab was winning that first round easy, wasn't it?
Zab was fast as fuck in his prime. Zab was fast as fuck, man.
Yo,
Zab got careless and sloppy and left himself wide open and got timed, and then blamed the ref.
If Zab Judah had a better mindset during his career, bro, like Floyd, for all of Floyd's flaws, when it came down to boxing and getting in that ring, his mindset was 100% A1. Like nothing really bothered Floyd, nothing really perturbed Floyd from getting the job done. If Zab Judah implemented that same mindset, bro, I'm telling you, Zab would have beat Cotto. Zab would have beat a lot of those fighters like he was really supposed to beat. Like, let's keep it a buck with you. But Zab had that Brooklyn hothead mentality, and when things weren't going his way, he would like, get down on himself. And that's one thing I never liked about Zab Judah. Because
he lost control. I mean, his own father couldn't calm him down in the ring at the end of that fight when he lost. He was going up
because
crazy.
think about it like this: he's the only undisputed champion that I ever seen in my life, and say, "Yo, you're underachiever." That's how good he was. Because think about it: at 140, Zab could have beaten a lot of 40. Like,
Ayo, fuck the coulda. He didn't, and it's as simple as that.
Yep.
He didn't.
Huh?
Fuck the coulda, the woulda, and the shoulda.
I feel you.
He didn't.
I feel you. But
I ain't gonna pity you. I ain't gonna pity motherfucker. You motherfucker.
But Zab
David Benavidez. Motherfucker.
As far as the Cotto fight goes, there's a lot of nut shots going on in that fight.
It's Mirageisms.
Shout out to Mirage wherever you are, yo.
Yo, that Amy Adams, on your bottom ticker is hilarious. I wish Amy Adams' my foreskin was crazy, bro.
Oh, I forgot I put that. I forgot I put that there. I'm angry. I'm just angry about what they did because that shit is stupid, bro. Like, you can't just keep rebooting everything. Like, you got a good foundation, and y'all bringing this James Capgun motherfucker. And he want to start everything. Like, nah, fam. I liked it, the DC. I liked it, what they had going on.
Movies were garbage.
You bugging, my guy. That's why they. Why you saying that, Michael? You saying that? But let me put it to you this way: The Flash is bombing. Why? Because y'all let everybody know this is not build up to nothing. So everything we seen up until this point, we don't even need to watch this movie because it ain't about nothing. Y'all fire Henry Cavill to get a guy who looks like Henry Cavill. That's stupid,
make
bro.
that make sense, man. Make that make sense.
Well, Henry Cavill actually cares about the characters he represents. It's the same reason he got fired in The Witcher. He was like, "This ain't The Witcher. Why are you having me say this?" Oh, we'll just get a different douchebag.
Yeah,
Have
but
him put on a white wig.
have you seen
And now, yeah, but now ain't nobody gonna watch. Ain't nobody gonna watch Chris Hemsworth's little brother pretend to be the Witcher. Be real.
Yeah,
That's who's
that's lame.
replacing him, bro. Liam Hemsworth. Don't nobody give a fuck about him.
You know what else
Y'all-
is lame? It's like they making all these multiverse movies, bro. I'm noticing a trend.
That's because they're about to
But
tell us that the multiverse is real.
Spider-Man,
I'm trying to tell you
Flash,
they're conditioning the populace to
Doctor
make that
Strange.
that revelation, everything happening at once. I know, and they're conditioning the populace to let them know the multiverse is real. Like in this reality, I'm Julius, but over there, Virtuoso is Julius.
I mean, yeah, I mean that's you guys never thought about.
Michael is Julius in Canada.
Of course, that could be a possibility.
That's reality, bro.
Yeah.
Check
Can
under
I
the
go to reality
mattress.
where I'm rich as
Check
fuck?
under your mattress and see if you don't see a tag that say Julius on it.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Do that, bro. Nah, but
So
they
in
are
another universe, I'm doing a live stream.
right now.
Damn.
Probably.
I really liked that Spider-Verse shit though. That shit was
That
dope,
movie
man.
was fun. Yo, that shit.
That shit was
you,
lit, bro.
They're pushing that shit back to 2017. 2027, my bad.
Bro, they're not pushing it to 27, bro. I literally checked the other day, and the due date is still March of next year.
Yo, bro, you have to check Twitter, but there's a whole bunch of shit like employees complaining about the working conditions. The actor for Gwen, she literally said she hasn't done any lines for the movie.
Yeah, but she said that a couple of weeks ago. Maybe she did some lines by now.
Bro,
there's no way you could if they let that momentum dissipate, they are fucking that shit.
Pull the bag, but that's what's happening.
They
I wanted to,
bro. That's 3 years, bro.
They need to keep the momentum going because let's be honest, part of the reason, in fact, I say most of the reason the Flash bombed is because people are getting bored of superhero movies.
No, that's not why. Because Spider-Verse is a superhero movie. I'm going to tell you what people are bored of. People are bored of the production companies phoning it in, thinking that just because it's a superhero movie, that makes it a good movie. Like, no, there's shitty superhero movies.
Well, no, Jules, the same thing happened to swashbucklers in the 50s, to westerns in the 60s, to the spaghetti westerns in the 70s. They released a whole bunch of movies that were really popular. Everyone loved them. But then eventually only the ones with guys like, just to pull one out of my ass, Clint Eastwood, who cared about this shit, were selling all. And then people eventually got bored of that. So I think that this Spider-Verse thing is the comic book movies on its last legs.
No, I definitely don't agree with that. Comic books, because I'm old enough to know that comic books are much bigger now than when I was a child. And that comic book films are much bigger now. They're way bigger now than...
Comic book films are bigger, but comic book sales are down, bro.
Sales, yeah, they are down. Like I know that print media is dying in every way, shape, and form. I do understand that,
no, but digital. That's why.
Yeah, like that's basically it. Like they're gonna have to take all those characters and try to find mediums for them. The saving grace is that they have enough source material to make movies for a very long time. The disconnect is, look, you had that show with Loki. It's all right. You had the show. You had the show with the only one of those shows that they came out with that I was genuinely entertained and I was waiting to see the next episode was WandaVision. That was good. Like that was really good. I saw the Winter Soldier and Cap. It was good, but it didn't have the flair of WandaVision.
First episode's good. Everything like mid after that.
You know what though? By printing media dying off, we're losing something with it. Dying off.
We always lose something. Well, I'm not going to say we because I'm not from your planet. Your species collectively loses something in every era, and the next era never knows what it was. Only I know because I'm 300 years old. See, your era, country, is smarter than this era because this era is more reliant on technology to give them the answers than people in your era were. Remember that in your era, what we all used to do was we used to read maps. Ask this generation to do that.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I,
big time.
Ask them to do that.
I can't read a motherfucking.
I was just
Yo,
that
nah,
the
bro,
other day,
I'm
bro.
good.
Like, I
And
was,
off memory, and what people don't realize is that in that generation of early 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, you would read the map and then through memory,
Remember where you're going. That's a fact.
you'll remember where you're going. This generation is weaker, mentally weaker, and physically weaker, and collectively poisoned by your governments who are putting pesticides and other chemicals in your food.
That's a fact. But it's old people like you who's part of the government that signs off on that. We love
I'm
you
not
too,
part
bro.
of this government. I'm part of a government, not
Yeah.
this one.
But like you were saying, bro,
Hang on, let's
you get a
let's
joint
see.
number back in the day. You get a joint number back in the day. You write it down. You say to yourself, "Mad times and shit." You remember it. Like I
Yeah.
remember my first, house phone number when we had house phones. I remember it like that. I'm not gonna say it, but like I remember it off
Not
top.
say
Like
it. I'm gonna call it.
say it.
I'm gonna call it.
Put it in.
516
Yeah,
516
wait. Let me get my. Wait. 516
379 5525.
5525. I'm gonna call it right now.
Yeah, call it.
See, I'm not even gonna call it because this is probably you probably gonna be a
Hello,
precinct.
Chinese food. Chinese food. Hello.
For
Hello?
real.
But what you said was very much so true. Because I remember, early 2000s, my dad had to get a map of Florida to, go where to Orlando and everything for Disney World and everything. Now
Yeah,
GPS,
that's how people got around, bro. And it seems insane now because you couldn't really ask somebody to do that. Now they'd look at you like you were crazy, but that's literally what people were doing when they would travel long distances or travel cross country or whatever. They would look at the map out the route, and then look for the exits off memory. And now you can't ask somebody to do
but
that
you gotta
now.
remember, you gotta remember, people adapt to the times, and we can't get mad at the kids that was given everything.
I'm telling no. I'm telling you that if you put this generation of children in a time machine and sent them back there, they would all die.
Yeah, but here's the thing: time machines don't fucking exist.
Or the
yes, they do. You just don't know how to get to them.
Okay.
Or the cream of the
We
crop
live here.
was
We live
too.
here now, and I don't need a fucking map. I was looking at a map the other day.
Yeah,
Oh, if there's a solar flare, wait a minute, young Michael. If there's a solar flare, you will.
Yep.
You know how to use a map?
I mean, I do. It's easy. You're basically just mapping out the exits and then looking out for them.
I could probably do that. I could probably.
I don't think you can't do that. It's not allowed.
I could probably do it.
Jules,
No, you can't. It's not allowed.
Jules,
Can't do it.
Did you ever do a multi-car vacation where you all talk to each other through the walkie-talkies?
We did that on the way to Atlantic City, but it wasn't a vacation. Like if we did go by car, several of us would go in several cars, and we talk on our phones though, not walkie-talkies. We talk on our phones. That was early 2000.
That's kind of why phones.
You had the Nextel and shit, didn't you? You had the chirp.
I had
shit.
voice stream. I had the Ericsson mobile phone. I had that for a long time. I had a Motorola Razr.
Walkie-talkies for like Great America and like amusement parks and shit like that, where they were big and you couldn't, you get lost. That's where those came in.
Yo, can we go back to this conversation that we were having? Because I didn't get a clear answer.
What?
The other live. So if you have Devin Haney on your pound for pound list, right? Because pound for pound.
Yeah.
He's been a career lightweight, and I know he got undisputed. But how do you justify putting somebody on?
He's low on the list, Michael. He's very low on my list.
No. It's not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about everybody. If everybody's list, if you put him any boxer who's been a career, a career lightweight, let's say, or a career welterweight, whatever the fuck, how could you put him on a pound for pound list if he's not going to multiple weights, pound for pound? You know what I mean?
I get your point that the focus is a fighter who can show you that his skills transcend any one division. I do get that, but overall the focus is skill, though. That is what you're rating. Like, in other words, if Marvin Hagler were here today, having the career that he had, right? He was a career middleweight, basically. You wouldn't rank him?
You wouldn't rank him after beating Roberto Duran, Tommy Hearns, and almost beating a Sugar Ray Leonard. That would be silly.
The reason you would have a Hagler, the reason you would have a Hagler, for example, is essentially what you're saying is, okay, this fighter, in spite of always campaigning as a middleweight, he is a better boxer at middleweight than, say, these like heavyweights that are not on the list, or these cruiserweights that are not on the list. The reason he is here is the skills that he is exhibiting as a middleweight, just a middleweight, are better than what you're
Than
seeing
Michael
from someone
Spinks.
else.
They're better than Michael Spinks. That's
But
a
I don't know that
complete
you.
lie.
But I don't know that you can say that though. Michael was a bad motherfucker. Just going
The
30
reason-
rounds with Larry, going 30 rounds with Larry Holmes. He's a bad motherfucker. Even
That's
if
the
even
reason
if he
why-
didn't really deserve to win, but
This is the reason why I brought up Michael Spinks is this. Michael Spinks had 75, called out Marvin Hagler, and Hagler did not want to know.
I'm saying, look at this. Look at the jump, and look at the size. Look at Marvin and look at Michael, bro.
Michael was a big motherfucker.
It's a big, especially compared to Marvin. Like it's like, come on
And
now,
yo, bro,
like.
and people fail to realize Michael Spinks at 75 is one of the hardest punches of all time. He was
Michael was
knocking niggas the
bad
fuck out.
motherfucking dude, bro.
Yo,
Which
bro,
makes
and
it
yo,
even
because
crazy.
people-
See what he did to
people
Jerry
fail-
Cooney. You see what he did to Jerry, and Jerry was big as shit, and he was fucking Jerry up, bro.
Did you see what he was doing at 75 though? Like, I really want people to understand that 175, Michael Spinks was a fucking terror.
He's a fucking animal, bro. I agree.
But wasn't
I
there
agree.
a time when there were a lot of really good 175 pounders?
Yeah, but 175 was always a division, much like 140, that it wasn't one of the glamour weights. Like, even though they did have a lot of good fighters, but it wasn't one of the glamour weights.
It's like Murderer's Row. It's like, 3 the hard way. Every fighter at 175 is skillful, big, and punches hard. So ultimately, like, you're not going to get any other.
It's
you're
like
not gonna
that
get
now,
anything.
though. It's like that. Like, if you look at Bivol and Better Beef, these are great fighters, very formidable fighters, but they're not popular. They're just not popular.
Yeah, because something about that weight class just doesn't produce a star quality. I don't know.
I don't know what it is, because the fights are good, but I don't know.
Like,
you want to know what I think
the
it
only
is?
exceptions is Roy Jones Jr. He was a star at 175.
Yeah, but it's not
Yeah,
like
but
he
that
was a
was before
career
he-
175. Like, we know he
That's
moved.
a fact.
What I think it is, and I think this is really silly, but I think that's what the case is. It's because of the name, light heavyweight.
Mm-hmm.
It's that inherent thing of
no, we
the
can't
light
say that,
heavyweight,
because
the
look at
inferior
lightweight,
heavyweight.
bro. Look at lightweight. Lightweight is one of the glamour weights.
Well, no, but that's because it's lightweight. It's its own thing, not light heavyweight.
No, I mean,
not light
think about the
welterweight.
context of the word.
I
Like,
know
if
what
you
he's
drinking,
talking
if you're with your drinking buddies and they say, "Oh, this guy's a lightweight," like, because he can't handle his liquor, it's almost offensive to call somebody a fucking lightweight. But the division in boxing, that's one of the glamour weights. It is.
That is true, because it's one of the original weights. But for the original weights, oh shit!
Yo, it's fucking
I'm looking
dark
at an
as shit over.
alligator right here. This shit is fucking horrifying.
Where
I don't
are
know why
you?
this white boy. No, this white boy's in the Everglades. I'm on.
Oh, I was about to like, where the fuck are you? You looking at an alligator, bro? You should focus on the alligator, bro.
Nah, bro. Like, I'm in the basement right now. I'm just saying, out of all, I'm just saying, out of all the original weights, light heavyweight, like, think about it. It's light heavyweight. It's associated with the glamour weight, because people would go up to heavyweight after being in light heavyweight to get more money. Like, light heavyweight was always saying, like, "Oh, you a light heavyweight. Let's see if you can do that at the heavyweight division." Like, that's why everyone who won light heavyweight titles, they will go up to heavyweight to see if they can do it. Like, perfect example: Billy Conn fighting Joe Louis.
Joe Louis.
Or
yeah. I mean, I mean, the gap was broader, but people, there were fighters. They did it. They'd move up that high. You can't ask a light heavyweight to do that now, though. Not in this era.
Are you hearing the crowd in the Dalton Smith Maxwell fight, man?
No, I'm watching
I'm
watching a boxer card, bro.
I'm doing the double duty with this one, the zone card and the boxer card. Man, they're really into it, even though they haven't thrown any punches yet.
All right, I'm about to go eat a sandwich. I'll be right back.
What you won't do for love.
The sound of silence. Okay, so do you guys think that the Dubai card will go through December after the whole Fury thing pulling out, or is that going to?
I don't think Fury stops him, man.
I generally think that we're only gonna see AJ Wilder. I don't think we'll see Fury Usyk ever.
That sucks.
Yeah, because Fury's too much of a bitch and doesn't want to fight him. That's why.
AMG. Yeah, Fury. That's what I'm saying. Like, Fury, bro, just retire, man. Just take your belt and retire, bro. Take the belt with you, man. At this point, Usyk's undisputed to me. I don't give a fuck. It's good enough. I'll take it.
Well,
I think the worst case
WBC going out like because the world could be better off if WBC didn't exist. I'm convinced at this point. Boxing, at least.
I think the worst case scenario is where we end up with a fourth fight between like freaking Fury and Wilder. You know, I mean, nobody wants to see that.
I think we have to get Fury versus Chisora 4.
Even if Wilder won, I still wouldn't want to see it. You know what I mean?
I want to
no, because we already know who the better boxer is between the two of them. It's Fury. It's always been Fury.
Fight. I want to see the fourth.
Man, I just changed my screen name from Virtuoso to Furious of Biatch. Yeah, that's how much I hate him.
Damn, some hate.
Well, you notice that a lot of his fans that used to pop up here and talk shit to Jules all the time, they've all dropped off now. Is because what he's doing, they can no longer defend it. You know.
I mean, I'm a Fury fan and I can't defend it. Like, God damn it, bro.
Right.
I want to take up for you. Just fight somebody.
This guy fucking retire, bro. Retire, please. Lord.
Well,
he makes me hate boxing. Swear to God, he actually makes me hate boxing. But okay, go ahead.
Oh no, I don't want to cut you off, man. Go ahead.
No, I was done there.
When Fury started, he had gained some steam and was getting popular. I actually liked him back then, but as time has gone on, he's come to be like Wilder 4.0 now, where he's not fighting anybody, holding the title hostage, and pulling all kinds of shenanigans and bullshit. And you know, it's ridiculous that he's doing the same shit after he beat Wilder. It's like, come on, man. You know, we expect better of you than this.
I mean, I did.
I mean, I don't expect anything from him nowadays.
Nowadays, no, I don't either. But back then I did, but then just didn't. Yeah, forget it.
No, I feel you. I even liked him like back then. He was staying active. You know, now he
was exposing Wilder's shit. And
I really enjoyed when he plastered fucking Wilder. I rewatched that fight almost every night before I go to sleep for like a year, just to really calm me down when I'm having a bad day. I really enjoy seeing Deontay Wilder hurt, to be honest with you.
Damn!
It really does make.
Why do you enjoy it?
Because he's a motherfucker who wants a body on his record. Fuck him.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I genuinely hate Deontay Wilder, bro. Number one Deontay Wilder hater. So.
Well, I got my motivational fight too. I mean, I've always been a huge Foreman fan since I was a little kid, and with the day he recaptured the heavyweight title from Moore, I watched that fight over and over a lot myself. It was such a great moment, you know.
That was a good fight.
He totally
I sat there with a room full of friends talking shit, making fun of Foreman and saying he wasn't going to win and all this other shit. And I told them all, Foreman's going to win this fight, and they all laughed at me. And in the end, I'm the one who got the last laugh and got to talk my shit to everybody in the room, and they couldn't say shit to me.
Yeah, I saw the fight with no broadcast feed, man. I heard Teddy telling him like, "Yo, stay away from his right hand."
I remember that.
He didn't listen.
He didn't listen, yeah.
Well, he kept telling him don't stand in front of him, and he did. He just stood in front of him, no movement, and Foreman just unloaded on him.
What happened after that? Didn't he retire after that?
No, he's still fighting. He's still fighting.
Yeah, more had several fights after that.
He's still fighting.
Didn't he fight? He fought Evander. Did he not?
Yeah, he fought Evander. He won the title from Evander.
No, but after he lost to Foreman, he didn't. How long did he fight anymore, or did he?
No, he fought.
I don't remember.
Chew your food, thank you. He fought, and I think he lost to Evander Holyfield in the rematch when he had the titles. He ended up becoming.
Evander had a heart condition in the fight where Mora won. They said that Evander had a heart condition. He had like a hole in his heart.
Yeah, the heart condition was he took too many
Well,
steroids.
they said that, and then they said he overtrained, and then it was steroids. So I mean, who knows?
Yo, did you guys see that bodybuilder? That bodybuilder that just died?
30 years old, bro.
He's only 30 years old.
That's crazy, dude.
It's those PEDs are no joke, man.
Well, that's not what they saying, bro. You know,
That's steroid shit right there.
Motherfuckers are saying that all these athletes is dying because of the, you know what?
Oh,
That's what they saying. But you know, it's the internet, so it's like
the vaccine. The vaccine did it. Goddamn it! Oh my
God! Yo, don't get me in trouble, bro. Why you trying to get me in trouble?
I know. All I know is, Jules, I'm mad, Jules, that you're not more upset that Canelo's making Jermell jump 2 weight classes. It's a travesty. It's against the rules of boxing. Canelo's getting every advantage, and it's not fair, Jules. It's really not.
Wait a minute. This is the guy that died. I was just watching a video with this guy.
Yo,
What's his name?
Joe Aesthetics.
Yeah.
The dude he was talking about how he had to get his blood cleaned in the video I watched.
And there it goes. God damn, bro. My OG talked about how all these bodybuilders were gonna start dropping like flies. And he's right, man. Ever since he said that, man, I think 5 bodybuilders from the time that he said it just started dying the way that he explained it, because they weren't getting enough nutrition, and boom, they were just fucking around and dying. And I don't know what they be doing, man, but whatever they do, they gotta stop that, man.
Not worth it.
All them dehydrated protein shakes and everything, they're not getting the proper hydration and nutrition, is really doing them horrible, man.
How much
money? Stop that.
Money do they make for these competitions?
I mean,
I don't know, depending on your sponsor, your promoter, whatever has you, because I don't know what it is in that type of field, but man, that stuff's not good, man. That stuff's not good at all.
They get money. They get money different ways. Like if you look at Thor Bjornsson, for example, the money that he makes isn't just from bodybuilding. He also, I think he was in some movies or some shit like that. Thor Bjornsson. They get money being extras on different things and stuff like that. They also get social media money. If they have a big following, people will pay for them to advertise things on their channels. They have different areas where they get money from, not just the bodybuilding. But in general, bodybuilding is not healthy. It's not healthy. The way they do it, it's not healthy at all.
Your body shouldn't be like that.
It's not.
They look so uncomfortable. Like, how do you walk like that? Like, how do you feel?
They look like they're in a rubber suit.
Honestly,
Tren, clenbuterol and all types of shit. Sustanol, Winstrom. No, you don't need that in your body, bro.
You don't need that in your body.
And it's different if you cycling off. Okay, I do a cycle a year. These motherfuckers are on it 24/7.
Yo,
they don't give their even that hypertrophy training. Honest to God, hypertrophy training. And we talked about this maybe a month ago, that training for hypertrophy is so pointless. Bro, you just get training to get big. That's not even your strength. Training for strength, that's the way to go. And training for strength.
A great example is professional wrestling. Look how many of them die young. And it's because
that's because they batter their bodies. Even though wrestling is scripted, the injuries aren't.
But
injuries are real.
No, big time they are. But the thing is, they do similar stuff to some of the bodybuilders, and they do take steroids like they do.
Well, yeah, but they're also, like Kurt Angle said, he was chewing down 20, 30 Vicodins a day just to deal with the pain.
Yeah, it's the painkillers that do them in, not the steroids per se.
I mean, look
But
at
like
Hulk
Jules
Hogan.
is saying,
He was on steroids like a
hypertrophy,
motherfucker. He's still going.
hypertrophy
Hypertrophy
training is not.
pointless.
It's not a functional strength training. There's
You're
no
not
purpose
supposed.
for.
Let me put it to you this way: you're not supposed to be that big for that long. Like, why do you think you shrink? You're not supposed to be that big for that long. And they take all these synthetic drugs in order to achieve that mass. And the funniest thing is the strong man, and I'm sure y'all know this. The strong man is literally stronger than they are with less muscle mass, because training for strength, that's different. That's good. Training for mass is pointless and boring.
Yo, them strong man dudes, when they pick up them Atlas stones and they pick up them big ass stupid brolic beer kegs like it's nothing, I look at the motherfuckers like, yep, I do not want this gorilla.
But it's just that if you're gonna weight train, I would advise any young guy, train for strength, not hypertrophy. The side effect of strength training is muscle growth. The side effect of hypertrophy is a strength boost. But it's so the ratios is what's different. That when you're training for hypertrophy, you'll get hypertrophy with a side of strength. But just train for strength, bro, so that you can move a little car and maybe pick it up and throw it at someone. It's better to train for strength.
Look at Salt Puppy that one time when he said, and I agree with him. He said muscles don't help you win fights. You know,
They don't. But muscle. Being honest with you, I'm being real. Muscles don't help you do very much. They don't.
The only functional muscles. If you're training for, like, I'm getting ready to hike Mount Fuji, my trainer's like, dude, you just need to be doing squats. Really?
Legs, you gotta
just doing fucking squat. And if you got a strong base with your legs and in your core, you'd be surprised how much stronger you are just with those two things.
I'm telling you, there's a TikTok video of a fat guy who does a backflip on inline skates, and I'm not lying. Like, he's right. That is the peak male form. Big trunk, kind of fat looking. Go ahead, fight a fat guy. Tell me it's easy.
Here you go.
I'm trying to tell
you know what's funny though, Jules? You always go back to fight a fat dude. See how you like it.
If you think shit is sweet and you think shit is easy, go ahead, fight a fat guy. Tell me it's easy. That shit is not easy, bro. That's the peak male form,
bro. That shit.
A fat athletic guy that can move.
I'm trying to tell, motherfuckers think it's sweet out here. Like, oh, what you think? You think a fat guy? Telling you, man, like, it's hard, man. Trying to tell you.
Fat guy would tighten your shit up quicker than a skinny dude.
Tell us a story, Jules. Who was the last fat guy that you fought that made you like, okay?
Listen, man, never mind.
Who was the last fat guy?
Because I don't like volunteering shit on the internet. I got hate watchers everywhere. All I'm telling you is train for strength. It's
some horrible shit back in your day.
It's so much. Listen, shut the fuck up. Train for strength because it's so much more useful. And you'll still fit nice into a t-shirt as long as you're consistent. You'll still fit nice into a t-shirt. You'll get the biceps and the triceps you want. But hypertrophy is like, that's useless, bro. The diet, the drugs, the rep range of either 15 to 20, or like, nah, dog. Like, you're not supposed to be that big. You're not.
And those PEDs, they enlarge your organs and shit. Like, when your liver's enlarged, it's very dangerous. But that's probably how he died, that Joel Aesthetics guy.
Look at the Rich Piana guy. That guy you could look at him and see, like, bro, it's not, you're not supposed to be that big, bro. That dude was like muscles on top of muscles. It's like, bro, like, nah, son, like, you look like Bane. Do you want to look like Bane?
All I care about is if I can squat 300-400 pounds and I can do pull-ups.
You know, the ideal physique is, yeah, you got some mass, but you don't need all that definition. You do want mass, you know, you do want to get a little bit of mass. But the good thing is, if you strength train long enough, you do get mass, but you get so much more that you get stronger. It's completely different how you have to do it, but you get a lot out of it. It's just healthier. It's not healthy to be.
Because look at Dolph Lundgren and Stallone. They were so juiced up now that you could tell they stopped doing it though, because they're not big like that no more.
Dolph Lundgren actually said that shit gave him cancer in an interview.
It did. How much steroids was they doing for Rocky 3 and 4, Jules?
Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know he had that shit. Where?
I'm not sure, but he said in an interview it gave him cancer. Dolph Lundgren.
Wow. So I mean, that is crazy. I didn't even know that. I didn't know that. That's
That
crazy.
dude was like legit fuck people up. Why would
Because
he
Stallone
ever
was on
do
a good
that?
run in all the '80s. He was on steroids the whole decade. Rambo, Rocky 3, 4, the
I mean, all of
Rambos.
them were Arnold. Everybody in that era, bro. If they wasn't on coke, they was on steroids.
Or both. Better then.
It's train for strength, bro. It's much more useful, and you'll live longer.
Or get uncut Colombian coke and do strength training that way.
Don't take PEDs.
How do you feel Jules being right again about Charlo not coming back to 154?
I mean, I said that I don't see that fight is going to happen. Me being right is a natural occurrence. It's like the Aurora Borealis. More often than not, I'm going to be right. And I said, I think I've said it many times. I think we've seen the last of Jermell as a junior middleweight. I didn't know he was going to fight Canelo, but I just felt, I asked the Cosmos, and they told me they're not fighting.
And I like that Jermell said, I've never turned down a Canelo fight.
I can't get mad at that either. That's why I don't look at it as a duck. I think that if you look at that as a duck, you're just being obtuse. I don't look at Jermell not fighting Tim and fighting Canelo. Canelo's a higher rated fighter at a higher weight. How is it a duck? Is it a calculated risk? Yeah, it is. But who doesn't take calculated risks in boxing?
Hey, Jules. Now let me ask you this though: you give that same contract to Tim and his man and his team, he's taking that Canelo fight too.
I'm saying I'm not lambasting Jermell. You know, it's like I'm ambivalent because I'm like, is this the best fight for Canelo? No, it's not the best fight he could be in. Is it the fight that I want to see the most? No, it's not. But that's boxing in a nutshell, though. That most of the time when we're watching the fighters that we like to watch, they're usually not in the fights we don't want to see them in. Bivol and Beterbiev versus Smith is a great fight. But is that the fight that I want? No. So does that mean I'm not going to watch Beterbiev versus Smith? No, I'm still going to watch that shit. It's still a good fight.
It's a good fight, and the difference though with this, with the narrative that it's hilarious is this: we know this is not Canelo's the best fight for him. The difference between Spence and Mikey is they tried to say that was the best fight for Spence at that time.
And that was bullshit.
Hey, Jules, the Boxing Death Star says SARMs are what most people take nowadays over steroids. What are SARMs? I've never heard of that.
I don't know.
Type of steroid. It's not steroids, but
Where's Ivo? Ivo would know.
Let me read the super chat. Smith going through the gears, piecing this guy up. Dalton Smith, because I'm on the boxer show right now.
Yeah, Dalton Smith's beating his ass.
Well, that's good because he's been looking kind of human his last two fights. Dalton Smith.
I will say this: Jermell moving up just gives credence to Jermall being done with boxing, because the whole reason he was at 154 is he didn't want to be at 160 with his brother.
Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, like I said, this guy's basically telling the world that I will not be ready for the biggest cash fight of my career. Oh, you're done then, bro. I mean, if you're not gonna, if you're not even cashing out. Like, you're done. You're finished.
Yeah. If they get him a tune-up fight and then they get Canelo next year, but Jermell's in a win-win, Jules, because he could lose and he could invoke super status at 60.
Not with the WBO. That title is forfeit. If he doesn't lose the others, he will still lose that one because the deadline was set. They told him.
Well, the WBA will do something nice for him, right? You know that.
I don't know, but
There's Ivo. He says selective androgen receptive modulators. SARMs.
I told you Ivo would know. That fucking Ukrainian mad scientist.
Thank you, Ivo.
I just picture Ivo in a fucking lab doing fucking crazy shit.
Hell yeah, he's this age as Dr. Frankenstein, man.
He's taking Julius's blood and is trying to clone the alien race Julius comes from.
Nah, your technology's too weak for my blood. It'll break your apparatus.
Jules, can you cover the planet Zeiss with all the rest of the Immortal Highlanders?
I gotta say, man, Franchon got some pipes, man.
No, yeah, Franchon could sing, man. She could sing.
I still bet she's gonna lose.
How she singing the national anthem for the fight she about to have, though? That's a flex. That is if she wins. Well, if she wins, it's a flex.
That'd be the coolest thing, though.
Yeah, because I don't think she's gonna win though. I don't know how you guys have it, but I don't think she's gonna win. Well, hey, we'll see. We'll see.
She can carry a tune too. She's not bad.
She got Sugar Hill Stewart in the corner. Oh, that's not a good omen. His
we
fight
are
has
28
been
days away from fish fry, though.
His fight has been getting their ass whooped. Sugar Hill's fighters.
Oh, there go Clarissa. Look at her. She got a necklace that says "Guo."
I gotta say this. I know Jules is gonna get mad at me. Is Sonny Edwards gonna tap that ass though after he beats Bam?
Probably trying to get them chocolate cheeks. That's
Well,
motivation.
I asked the panel earlier. I want your opinion, Jules. How would sex work between those two? Would Sonny just move the whole body in?
I'm saying just put the pillow on her pouch, like, because he's smaller than she is. So the best position for those two is he's smaller than she is. So just lay her on her stomach, put the pillow right there on her pelvis, right? So pussy be out, pussy door be open. And he could get in that way. Because he can't fuck her doggy. He too short. His legs are shorter than hers. Like, her ass is going to be like on his. No, but that's real. Like,
hey man, Sonny gonna be on Space Mountain, bro. That's all.
I ain't mad at him. Do your thing, Sonny. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of him,
He's got extra motivation now.
Yeah, but the best position for them, aside from missionary, which would still be kind of hard because the torsos are. Missionary ain't bad with the right joint, so no, let's not down missionary now. Missionary,
shit, that's my favorite.
You know what I'm saying?
Missionary man.
That's how you bro. You gotta unlock the psycho out of him, and it's the eye contact.
Missionary ain't bad. Like staring to her soul
you
and
gotta
shit.
tilt the leg the right angle, so you get in deeper and all that, and yeah, man.
Get to see all the ugly faces.
Well,
we stop because that's the position. That's the position Mirage wants with David Benavidez.
Yeah.
He ain't here to defend himself.
Come on, B. I don't do that. Like that's gross.
Mirage wants to do to David what they did to Josue.
Yo,
come on, B. Like I don't want to hear it.
Why you keep bringing that back up, bro?
Look, motherfucker.
Drew suspect me, bro.
Is that Chris over there talking?
Yeah, it's Chris.
We about to see. The keys to success for Savannah is move and punch. Just don't sit in one spot. Make her work for every exchange. Make her work for every meal. And while she trying to come forward, count her hard. That's all she really got to do.
Focused. Savannah looks pretty focused. I'll give her that. Look at her eyes.
Yeah, she does look up for this. She does look up for this. Franchon is easy to understand, but hard to work around. It's easy to understand a pressure fighter. It's just difficult working around them. Put that pressure on you.
Put that pressure on you.
Under pressure.
The pressure. Dun, 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 dun.
Anybody watch Indiana Jones?
No.
The new one?
No.
Nah. I don't want to see an 80-year-old. I don't want to see an 80-year-old Harrison crack.
Minus, I'll tell you right now. Minus the few moments of nostalgia with Sala and like Easter eggs, like the old ones. It sucked.
Yeah, like it's going to. You got an 80-year-old Indiana Jones, bro. Like it's like the move. Like nah. Like you gotta. If you're gonna keep the franchise up, you have to pass the torch. If you and you're not passing the torch with an 80-year-old Indiana Jones, like nah, come on now.
I will say
Harrison Ford can barely talk. Have you heard him?
The technology that they use to make him look younger from like part of the story. If they was gonna do that, then continue it. Just keep all his adventures in the 30s and 40s with that technology. But him in the present day running around 80 years old in the 60s, like it was not fun.
Yeah, I don't need to see that shit.
Nah, I'm ready for Ethan Hunt. Mission Impossible.
Oh, I got my tickets for that next week.
That shit still looks good. Like I could say that's one franchise where it's still good. Like Mission Impossible stayed good throughout the years and shit. My favorite one is the one with Paula Patton. Y'all know why? Because
this one looks good because Tom Cruise.
Look her ass.
Tom Cruise he's a consummate professional. It's going to be really good. What you guys should go watch, and if they got 70mm film IMAX where you're at, watch it, is Oppenheimer. That shit's fucking awesome.
I'll watch Oppenheimer. I like Cillian Murphy. He be in good movies.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that too.
It's a throwback. That's real cinema. It's a 3-hour flick too.
According to
we about to get it on.
Maxwell, bro.
All right, let's see what it do. Is she trying to apply pressure early? Yeah, it's already getting messy. Goddamn, already.
Yeah, I like that.
I
Get
love
that
it.
dirty shit.
I like it. I knew this fight was gonna be like this.
Why is she bending down to her height though? I wouldn't.
I
Good
gotta say
right hand. That
though,
was a good right hand. That was a good right hand.
I feel bad that ESPN did not invite Teofimo to the ESPYs.
I don't.
Yeah, that's
Yo, Kriegel don't fuck with Teofimo at all. Kriegel does not fuck with him at all.
Kriegel's a bitch. Who cares?
That's a fact.
Hopefully they lay off Kriegel too, like they did Kellerman.
No.
We can only hope. Man,
I can't-
Kellerman.
I-
I think the reason they laid off Kellerman is because he makes so much.
Yep.
Yeah, he makes shit ton of money, bro.
You know what my brother said why they laid off Jalen Rose? My brother said Jalen Rose's hairline is of a 17-year-old kid's, and like they tied how crispy his hairline is.
So that
he
shit
has
is
to double-
taking too much money out the budget. His hairline, bro.
Why is Savannah
The
ducking
hairline
down?
enhancements.
Why is
Yeah, she
Savannah
one of her
ducking down
braids
to her
done-
height for?
One
man?
of her braids done come loose. Shit. Oh. Yeah,
franchise fucking her up.
not fucking her up, but she's busy. Like it's in other words, this looked like round 5, and it's round 1. This look like round 5. Like they already in a fight.
Yeah.
Good
Is Savannah? Well, I'm not. Gonna
Ooh!
say it's round 1.
What?
She got in with a good left hook.
Who?
I'm giving this round to Franchon, but Savannah got in with some big shit. I'm giving that round to Franchon on activity.
I think Franchon can take a punch. So don't worry about that.
I think that round was Franchon's pace. That was her dictating most of the round.
Round 1, Franchon.
Franchon got hit with a good right in the side of the head.
And
She got hit with a good right and a good left. I seen like you see it. Like she got hit with a good right and a good left. My thing is, I don't think she can take much more of those. I don't think you can take 10 rounds worth of those.
Michael, do the fans win with Charlo Canelo?
I mean, if you guys want that fight, me personally, I don't like that fight. But,
They don't lose. Let's put it that way.
But what do I always say? The fans always win anyway.
Fans always win, baby.
Fans always
See,
win.
I think Savannah's making a mistake by ducking down to her height.
Not because if she stands upright, she's there for the overhand. It's actually good that she's bending at the waist.
Yo, Mikey jumped up 2 divisions so he can get away from Lomachenko. Jermell's doing the same to get away from Crawford.
Mikey did that to get away from Loma and Terrence Crawford, bro. What are you talking about?
Oh my God! And Jermell's doing it to get away from Crawford. Oh my God, yo, Crawford's a scary guy, bro. He really be putting fear in this man's heart, bro.
Good right hand.
Scary guy.
Because I remember Jules did a video on that when Bud said like, "Okay, Mikey, you don't want to fight Loma? Let's fight for undisputed." And Mikey was quiet, and then Bud said, "Release the amateur footage then." And when we fought,
Yo, for all those saying that Dalton Smith is boring, go watch that highlight reel knockout, bro. Oh my God.
Hey, this is a better round. This is a better round from Savannah. She's getting in with them straight punches, getting in with the jab, getting in with the.
Yeah, this is why I thought this would go in round 1. To be honest, Savannah kicking.
She's doing better now. She's doing better now. Just playing at the angles and getting in with the jab.
Yo, Franchon. I fucking love Franchon, man.
Of course you do, Michael.
I do. I do.
What I don't understand for Savannah is why is she giving up her height?
Because if she stands upright, Franchon's gonna shoot the overhand.
Now Shadeja Green, oh my God, she's a problem.
Yeah, she's a problem.
She's a fucking problem.
This is a harder fight for Savannah. This is a harder fight than Savannah than Jadeja would be. Jadeja's a counterpuncher. This is a harder fight for Savannah. And for Franchon,
Savannah's get past it. Savannah's losing this right now.
No, she not. She winning this round. What are you talking about?
Franchon's getting hit, bro.
Franchon's getting hit, bro. Like she might have. I gave Franchon the first round. She ain't winning this one. She been eating jabs all day.
She just got stumbled on my screen. She just got hurt.
Oh, there's a big. I'm trying to. Yo, that's some big right.
I got it 1-1 right now.
Same way I got it.
Oh yeah, she's eating hands. She's eating those. Damn. Franchon, move your fucking head.
She is. Savannah's just helping her do it.
She moving it with her fist.
Dub 100 wants a link.
Hey,
New
Jules, you got
person.
some chat, bro.
New
I
person.
bet. Hold on, let me read the super chat. Shout out to Oddfather. After seeing Clarissa Cruz is slow, I got Marshall for the win. Well, we in the thick of the shit now. We gonna find out soon enough, bro. Round 3 on the way.
Clarissa's so stupid for not doing the rematch. Like, god damn, you're a fucking idiot. Oh,
She
I
just
want it.
being
I want
stubborn,
it.
you know
I
what I
want
mean?
it in America. You don't have any fans. Like, she knows she doesn't have any fans like that. Like, oh, it's just so dumb. So you're willing to like get paid less?
Ooh, two-piece.
And she kind of buckled her a little bit.
I'm telling you, I don't think Franchon can take 10 rounds of that power. She got buckled again by a right hand.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Here we go.
She can't take 10 rounds of them clean punches. Like, Franchon is busier than Savannah, but she's not a bigger puncher than Savannah. They fought a lot of the same girls, and Savannah knocked their ass out.
Yeah, it's not the same like Carissa. Carissa's throwing nonstop punches every time Savannah got
Because
it.
she's fat. Exactly. She had the
Fast as
speed.
fuck. She's fast as fuck.
That, and I think Savannah underestimated her too.
She underestimated that she would be able to take the power.
I don't think she underestimated her at all. She knew what was going to happen.
Somebody better do something about them braids.
Oh, and they both go down.
They gotta cut that shit. Cut the braids.
Yeah, Franchon is getting hit, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck these mother. Oh, they both went down.
I don't
with
know what
judo
y'all
throw.
watching. She's getting hit.
Franchon getting hit, bro.
Yeah.
She trying for a lot of shit, but she is getting hit.
Yeah.
She looking tired.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, but she always
started way too quickly.
She always looks like that, though.
I think she blew her load, to be real with you. No, she doesn't. I think she blew her load.
She just threw her across the
I
ring.
think she blew her load. I'm being serious.
If you say pause, who said pause?
Look at her. She's retreating. I think she blew her load. Started off too fast.
She's breathing
Franchon
heavy.
is not winning round 3 right now, man.
Bro, like if you like whatever, bro. Just score it how you want. I have Savannah winning this round. Score it how you want.
I got it 2-1 Marshall at this point.
That's how I have it. The clean punches is coming from Savannah and Franchon.
Oh, now they got a
tired.
mic on. Look at Clarissa. Now they got a mic on her because she over here ringside.
Yo, that hairstyle from Clarissa, bro. Please change that shit, bro. God, that's awful.
Of course, fucking Clarissa says it's 3-0 Franchon right now.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Excuse me.
Of course it is. Because y'all because we don't know that you're best buddies now.
Clarissa says she got a 3-0 Cruz.
Of course she does. American fighters are so predictable. We're best friends, so I'm gonna score it for her.
Oh, apparently Andy has pulled out of the talks with Wilder.
God, Clarissa is so unlikable.
I knew that fight was not gonna happen.
That's why I was always asking what the hell Sonny sees in her, man, because she's just like this.
Them cheeks.
That's why we hit it
Chocolate
earlier.
cheeks, bro.
It's a fetish, bro. It's a fetish.
Chocolate cheeks.
I'm saying, black and berry, sweet to do.
And that jab is getting in. That's what I see. That jab is getting in.
There's plenty of systems in
That jab
England.
isn't landing.
There's plenty of systems in England that Sonny could probably be, talk to, and I don't know.
But he wants that American snatch.
Want that American snatch. Chocolate cheeks. That's his thing. Oh, that's another good right hand. I don't think she can take very. See, what are you doing, Franchon? You not boxing. That's not what you doing is not boxing. You just jumping. Hopefully something lands.
Did you see? She just lunged with a jab. I don't know if y'all saw that.
She lunged with a jab to initiate a clinch. She's done.
Yo, they keep falling.
I think she's gonna get knocked out.
I know she's gonna get knocked out.
I just have to say this though.
Was announced.
This what Crenshaw is doing. This is not high level pugilism. This is tough to watch.
This is she looking crazy. She looking like
And
a
she just
Walmart
got
fight.
hit in the body too, man. On top of
She's
it,
getting hit. Like you trying to be rough. Like you not boxing. Don't talk all that shit and get knocked out. It's the problem with the U.S. boxing scene. They like talking more than they like backing it up. This shit, you just holding now. Just holding now. Yeah, box. You hit hard. Box.
Holding and using her head on the inside.
See, there's another clinch. Like you not winning.
That's why I feel like Savannah should create space. You know, she's tired, so she ain't gonna track it down that much.
Oh man, why did this shit turn off? Yo,
she's not even clinching now. She's just leaning on her, trying to catch her breath.
Bro,
This is over, bro.
Shit, such a shit app.
Yo, fucking take a point or something. She's not even trying to fight, bro. She's just leaning on her tired as shit.
Cruz will get the fall over soon, so then I won't have to knock her out.
The other thing is that Cruz is holding because she can't dominate the pocket, so she's trying to smother. So she keep holding.
It was a 10-7 round for Cruz on the Clarissa Shields scorecard.
Like Jules said,
Clarissa has it 4-0. Yeah, go.
No, I'm just saying, you could tell Franchon, like you said, they go over there thinking shit's sweet.
She thought that because Clarissa did something and we're friends, I could do it too. You looking messy as shit right now, not doing nothing. If she's still standing at the end of the fight, she gonna think, I want, like, nah, you not doing nothing. You diving in and holding. Good jab. Good right hand. What's winning Savannah the fight is the battle with the jabs. A jab is faster and snappier than Franchon's. That and the length.
Those hooks from Cruz all they land at the back of the shoulder.
When Savannah wins this fight, you know there's going to be some moron who says, if only she didn't sing at the beginning of the fight, Cruz would have won.
Word, exactly. That's
we got a moron in the chat right now saying 4-0 Cruz.
Go ahead, bro. Score it how you like, bro. That's how you see it, then that's what you see.
He's trying to get in with Clarissa.
See, what is Franchon like? She's off balance because she's leaning over her lead foot.
1-2 combo. Ooh!
Ooh!
Another one.
There you go.
Ooh! Go ahead, Savannah. Go ahead, Savannah. Go ahead, Savannah! Talking that shit. Lie to yourself. Franchon hurt.
All right, Kelvin, cut it out. Cut out the comedy. He said 7-0 Cruz. Oh, that's funny.
She's up that on someone's scorecard.
Yeah, because she ain't up on mine.
Well, on people who are actually watching the fight.
She can take a punch.
She can, but I think she's starting to wilt, and I think it's possible she goes out. She can't keep getting hit like that.
Man, how are you going to let a taller fighter with longer arms than you dominate you on the inside like this?
Well, it's because Franchon is used to fighting
you,
girls
Oddfather.
This is why I keep telling y'all, she's fighting at a slight crouch because the kind of girls that Franchon fights fight like this, and that lines them up for an overhand right. It's better for Marshall to lean off to the side and stick the jab out. Got to keep her head off the line. Yep. Viewers' verdict, they got it the same way I do.
Oh my god, yo, Dalton Smith just put that kid into a pack, bro.
Dude, I told you he slipped his ass.
Bro, he folded him.
That's what I was telling you guys earlier, but you weren't hearing me.
He folded
It was a great fight from Dalton. He had both eyes cut. Dalton Smith had both eyes cut, and he had to stop the fight because he would have got stopped for him if he had kept going. Those cuts were in some dangerous positions. He done what he needed to do with it and knocked the guy out.
Savannah,
that's crazy.
but now Savannah's coming back. This is pretty good.
Good shot. Good left hook from Crews. Good left hook.
Ooh.
Didn't
Nice
discourage
exchange.
Savannah, though. Ooh, good
Nice-
jab.
Nice exchange.
Savannah's rolling that stuff off the shoulder. Ooh, good right hand. Ooh.
What is freaking Crews doing, man?
She's overshooting it because she doesn't know how to manage the distance, so she's just overshooting
she
it.
got caught with a left to the jaw. It backed her up a bit. Ooh, nice combo.
Franchon is stumbling around, man. She's stumbling around. That's what she. Oh, two-piece.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Just stumbling around like you're not doing nothing, man.
She doesn't know what to do.
The ref needs to tell her to keep her head up or take a point off her. She just keeps
That's
dropping
what I'm
down
saying.
into the
Pick she need to. He not giving her a warning for that. Yo, pick your head up. You coming in like this.
Refs needed to get more involved. I'm sorry. I know we don't like it, but it's like they need to do something. Start deducting more points. Start giving out more warnings. Start disqualifying people.
I said that, bro. That's not a good omen.
Yeah, man. He's been on a losing streak, man.
I love
Okolie,
when Jules does that. I said that.
Okay, Okolie, who else are missing?
Sugar Hill Stu was there to train Fury for Usyk.
It's all making sense now.
That Ben Whittaker, he's the real deal.
Maybe that's why Fury has not been having the fight. He's
I
looking
don't
for
know
a different
about
trainer.
that, bro. I just what I seen tonight, bro. He looks good though. He looks good, but going 8 rounds.
Savannah can use the uppercut. You know,
she should use the uppercut because if Franchon gonna come in head first, pop her in the nose.
Franchon looking really tired at this moment. Oh,
that's why she needs to keep backing up and creating space for her punches.
She's tired.
She's tired. Should be pointing that out to her as well.
Oh, good right hand. Good right hand.
Oh, yeah, she whacked her with that right hand.
Savannah needs to start going to the body. She can get out of there.
I mean, she's already tired. What she needs to do is pick the right punch. The uppercut is the punch.
Yeah.
She keeps falling in head first. Try for the uppercut. Because she's literally coming in head first like that. So pop her in the nose. Break her nose.
Oh, nice exchange. Franchon eating some punches. She's trying, but they're in the clinch.
They still ain't fixed them braids, man. Like, fix some Savannah's braid, man.
Yeah,
Savannah going to the body.
Tie that shit up. Peter Fury don't know nothing about no motherfucking braids. You don't know what to do with the shit. Tie the shit up.
Fuck, man. Fuck all the Furies.
Yeah, I'm down on Peter Fury as a coach after the Clarissa fight. Like, you didn't have any adjustments for her.
I think it was. You want my honest opinion? I think it's Savannah's fault, not his.
What's going on with Fury? How long's Fury been out for now?
We're here, so we do want your opinion.
I think it was Savannah that made a decision to keep selling out in the pocket instead of giving herself some room to throw. I don't think that was his plan for her. I think she kept choosing to do that because Clarissa was too fast, and you don't want to give her room to throw. So what do? You come forward, throw hooks, but that's Clarissa's range more than Savannah's. So, tight round. That was a tight round, but
I still got Savannah winning this fight, though.
so do I. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What do you got? What do you
any
got?
Sane score.
I got it. I got it 6. I got it 6 rounds to 1 in favor of Marshall. That kind of looked like a swing round because there was a lot of exchanges. I don't think Crews should have sung the national anthem. Yeah, that might have helped. Crews keeps smothering her work.
Fuck you, Godfather.
Look at that fucking what's her name is all pissed off. Shields, she's all fucking talking shit. She does not like Savannah Marshall at all.
No, because she knows that Savannah can beat her, and she wants to be invincible in her own mind.
Exactly. It's that they be thinking shit is sweet in the UK, like those fighters can't fight. Like that's what I honestly think it is. Franchon thought, oh, I'm gonna catch her on a humble when she coming off the loss to Clarissa. I you not boxing. I don't know what you think you doing.
Oh, nice 1-2 to Franchon's head as she was coming
It's a combination of like, yeah, they think shit's sweet over there, and we don't like to do this here, but if we know there's a racial element of why they think it's sweet over there.
Yeah, well then this is gonna hurt. If that's what motivates you, then this is gonna hurt. That shouldn't be what motivates you. But go ahead, do you think?
You got a super chat, Jules. Oh, you got it. Never mind.
Crews keeps smothering her work. Yeah, and she's not gonna win rounds doing that. She's not. Like
Franchon's looking really tired too.
She's just leaning. That's all she's doing is leaning.
The referee's giving them both warnings. But I think it's more of a warning because of Franchon.
Yeah, what's he warning Savannah for? Defending herself in a clinch that you let happen? Bald fuck.
Jules, do you think Lauren Price could maybe make it up to middleweight for a Clarissa Shields fight?
Who?
Lauren Price.
Nah, Lauren is too small. Lauren's too small for Clarissa. She's fast as fuck, but she's too
Danny
small
Lopez,
for
it's
Clarissa.
on ESPN Plus.
All the clean punches in this round is from Savannah because clinching and like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Most of the clean punches in the fight have come from Savannah.
Savannah won. It's over.
Yeah, short of Crews like knocking her out, I don't think she's going to win this fight.
Well, she's got to start throwing some actual punches that land in order to do that.
Yeah, and she's not.
There you go. There you go. Throw some more uppercuts, Savannah.
Shields looks like she wants to jump in the ring herself at this point and take Cruz's place.
Think them roughhouse tactics, man. Like the thing for Franchon is by now she's used to have already dominated the fight. By now she's not used to this pace. Savannah, fortunately for her, that fight with Clarissa prepared her for this. Fight at a fast pace, fight with somebody in the pocket. You don't want to box, you want to wrestle. You not Clarissa. You might have thought getting on that plane that you Clarissa. You're not Clarissa.
Well, Savannah was trying for an uppercut right there. She just missed it, though.
Good combination. She just landed 4 punches. Just landed
nice right hand by Savannah. Franchon trying, but she's missing. Tired, yep.
She's tired.
Getting hit with the jab and now getting caught with other punches.
Ooh, 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 good jab. Ooh, ooh.
Shit, I'm tired.
My computer died. What happened?
They're fighting right now. It's the 9th round, almost the end of the 9th round. Savannah Marshall's winning the fight.
But how
Wide,
much?
winning wide.
Wide margin.
I was only able to get French on the first round, maybe one in between. I think it's the 7th. It was a scrappy round, but I got Marshall up, man. Like, and it's not even.
Any
It's
knockdowns?
None yet. None yet.
Fisher Genius says Franchon is Okoli's mom.
Oh
That's
shit!
God damn.
That's a good one, man. I'll give you that, bro.
Oh shit! I did not see that coming.
Oh. Yeah, Franchon better not
She
fight.
busted her nose. She busted Franchon nose.
Yep, it's bleeding. She better not fight, but Franchon better not fight Jadeja Green, man.
Nah, Jadeja would knock her out. Jadeja would knock her smooth out. It's weird because Franchon's style is harder for Savannah than Jadeja's, and Jadeja's style is harder for Franchon than Savannah's. Like, go ahead, stand in front of Jadeja low enough. She'll take you out. Right out. One punch. Jadeja's not a game, bro. Like, not a game out here, B. Game.
Yeah,
How many rounds do you think Clarissa has Cruz up by?
Oh, she's got her up by 15 rounds. Going into the 16th.
Yeah, I remember Shadeja was doing her shoulder roll. She just countered. Bop,
You seen that?
Right hand.
Bah! I was like, yo, dog. Like, not a game out here. This fight is lost for Franchon. This fight is lost. Now, Clarissa going to act like she ain't lose, but hey, bro, you act however you want to act, bro. You act however you want to act.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, if it wasn't for the titles, like, Clarissa is fucking unbearable at times.
Yeah,
Just
she really
at
is.
times. At times.
At times.
You're being nice.
You know what the times is? The times when she's not talking. That's the times I'm talking about, bro.
Okay.
Fuck.
Those are the best times of all the times.
When she's not talking, when she's sleeping.
Terrible, bro. Like I'm looking at it from this perspective. Like, yo, we understand everybody goes through their growth.
For Sonny's sake, I hope
Yo,
he's
her
in the
lip
bag
is
plug.
busted and her nose is busted.
Yeah, she got caught with a punch too. That last.
If only she
clip.
could land a solid one to drop her.
Savannah punch hard as shit too.
Savannah punches harder than Franchon. That's what I was saying from the get. They got three of the same opponents. Savannah knocked them out. Franchon didn't.
Who hits harder, Shadeja or Savannah?
Oh, nice right hand.
So you think if Shadeja catch Savannah clean, it's game over for her?
I think it could be. Jadeja, listen, the caveat for Jadeja, she doesn't throw as much as Savannah. But if she land, it's night. It's time to go to sleep. It is time to go to bed.
And she's a big girl. She like, I'm not calling her fat or anything, but she's probably
Nice shot.
And
fight over. Savannah in my opinion, Savannah won.
Nah, Franchon won every single round.
Yeah, keep smoking that bowl, Michael.
10-0. 10-0. Nah, but yeah, I don't know what that was, Franchon, but I thought she was better than that.
You thought
I was wrong. But more importantly, the fans still won today.
It's okay, man. You're gonna be okay because the
Savannah
fans
did.
won.
Unless, of course, they got the idiots from the first Franco Ioka fight. Activity. Punches didn't land though. But activity.
Tell you what, I'll tell you what, Ioka sure fucking whooped his ass in that second fight. God damn, bro.
Yeah, I'd
Fuck
say
him
either
up.
8. I'd say about
Yo,
8
him and
8-2 or
Estrada at this
9-1.
point.
That's the only fight, bro. To me, that's the only fight. It's either Ioka Estrada or Ioka Chocolatito. That's all I want to see.
I need Ioka Estrada. I need that.
And I ain't going front. You could,
Yeah, I want
Estrada
to see.
gets the edge.
I want to see the
WBO's
super
been robbing
fly.
us of Ioka versus those guys for a long time. Because they've been
Haven't they?
forcing,
Haven't they?
Yeah.
Those
they've been
fucking
forcing
pricks.
Ioka to fight
I'm ready.
mandatory
I'm
after
ready for the
mandatory.
Superfly Senior Tour.
Bro, you know, if it's because Ioka's a 4-division champion. He ain't just some fucking guy. He Kazuto! Fucking bitch. Damn it. Shut up. I'm not frozen. I'm just not moving. I don't think there's going to be a Shields rematch after this.
You know?
No, because they'll be fighting for Savannah's belt since I don't think Clarissa wants to go to the UK again. If they're fighting for Savannah's belts instead of Clarissa's at middleweight, Shields will be the challenger. And I don't think people can rationalize it however they like, you know. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But she doesn't want to go to the UK. That's what she's been saying, and that's what I've been seeing. She doesn't want to go back there.
Why?
I don't know. They like her. They like her. I don't.
Toyin says, "Can someone shut Clarissa up, please?" I don't blame you.
Savannah was our best chance at that, and didn't get it done, unfortunately.
What are they saying?
I'm waiting. They're still reading scorecards.
What does Cruz have her hand up for? Put your hand down, you
I
idiot.
don't know.
Yo, she'll be mad after she loses and saying that she won. I won the fight. Yep, there we go. Savannah won. They raised their hands.
Robbery. This is worse than Haney Lomachenko.
Hartley Pooh is in house.
This is way worse than Haney Lomachenko. This is robbery. This is unacceptable.
Oh, shut up, Mike.
You can't grow the sport this way. Wait, they're not gonna shake hands? Did they shake hands?
One of the judges had a 95-95 draw.
Yeah. Once I've scored at a draw, how do you score at a draw?
I don't know how it's possible to score that fight a draw. I don't, and I don't have to because I picked Savannah to win on points, and that's what she did.
Wait, one of the judges gave it a draw?
One of them.
Yeah, 95.
Yeah, one of them had it in a draw. That's wild, man.
That's fucking crazy.
I don't know how it's possible to score that fight a draw. I literally don't, but
No,
whatever.
It was a one-sided fight, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna say this: that being honest with you, what's better for these divisions is for Savannah to fight other people. It's better for the divisions because Boxer will keep her busy. Now you're not out of the shit though, Savannah. Jadeja's your problem now.
Yeah,
Not out of the shit.
They've got to build the opponent. They can't just bring opponents in. They've got to build the opponent.
I agree. Like business-wise, it would be better to build it because it's a dangerous fight. But she's your problem now. Franchon's off the hook. You know, she off the hook. Now, what Jake could do is, hey Jake, you want to build up your fighter a little more? Pay Franchon some money and put her in the ring with Jadeja. Can someone shut Clarissa up, please? She thought it would be an easy victory because she was at the Shields fight, but she ain't Shields. So much for that's what I've been saying. She was literally at that fight, and before the judges' scorecards were read, she was calling out Savannah. So it's clear. Oh, you think that you Clarissa?
Got pussy. You said got pussy. You
Man,
think
she couldn't wait to go over there and she couldn't wait to give her and give little smoochy face kisses to Savannah after getting her ass whooped too.
Like I said,
I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette.
Pussy was wetter. She thought her pussy was wetter.
Thought her pussy was wetter, and it wasn't.
Yeah,
and it wasn't.
That's what she thought.
That's what she thought. No, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
How many cigarettes you smoke today, bro?
Well, you know
God
what?
damn.
Savannah Marshall could be proud of
I
herself,
clip
man.
my cigarettes. I clip them.
Savannah Marshall could be
Right.
proud of herself, though, man. She won all the belts.
She did. She's
Chain
undisputed.
smoking ass nigga. You probably smoke seven cigarettes a day.
And he still clips them.
Hey, a pack a day keeps cancer away.
This guy, man. Talking about clip my
That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell.
Nigga smoking every 30 minutes talking about I clip my cigarettes. Fuck out of here.
I clip my cigarettes.
That
That's
don't
why
mean
it's okay
shit.
for
That
me to
don't mean
smoke
shit.
10 a day.
I don't mean shit. When that cancer hits your system, you're gonna be like, shit, I should have clipped more of them. Should have double clipped them.
You should have clipped it twice.
Fuck, should have clipped that shit 3 times. Shit.
Yeah, give my cigarettes a circumcision, little snippy. That'll keep the cancer away.
Shit. Oh, bro.
95.95. What the hell?
Bro, I miss Adam Smith, man.
Whoa. Whoever's that is, TV, turn that down. Don't get Jules fired or canceled or whatever.
Flagged. He's gonna get him flagged.
That's the word I'm looking for. But man, like, apparently it's infected Britain too. I thought this was only a thing in Japan where like they go the extra mile to show that they don't rob away fighters by robbing the home fighters. Remember when they robbed Murata in that first fight against what's his name? Shit.
Rob
I forget his
Brandt?
name. Not Brandt. The other guy he lost to.
Hassan Endam.
Yes, that's the man. God, like everyone was like, "What? What?" And of course, Murata won the rematch because what else was he gonna do? Like he's gonna beat the shit out of him again.
Yeah, I really don't like this bench alone guy, bro. He has that face, bro. You just want to punch him.
He just has one of those faces.
He has one of those faces, bro. Looks like a douchebag.
Yeah, you got human trafficker vibe.
Yeah, for real.
Who got that vibe?
Bench alone, bro. He's a wannabe. Fucking
Yeah, he looked like a really foul, grimy,
motherfucker.
like secretive person.
Eddie Hearn
Like-
from Wish.com, bro.
Like, dude, either shave or don't. Like, go on, get rid of that scruff.
Fucking wannabe Eddie Hearn over here, bro. Like, get out of here.
Man, I'm a little disappointed in Savannah though. I wanted her to knock Cruz out.
Who's adorable? For one thing we do know is she's adorable.
Well, she took Savannah's punches, so that has to be true. Savannah hits like a Mack truck.
Savannah just told Clarissa to come to super middleweight and they can get the rematch on over there.
Wouldn't be the first time Clarissa fought at super middleweight.
Right.
She started her career though.
Nah, she really needs to
Yeah,
it over, man.
been moving down.
Oh my God.
Moving down, because she's a weight bully.
I'm a wait.
Man, I don't know about you guys, but I don't know about where you guys are in different parts of the world and country and stuff, but it is hot today over here, man. It's like about 103 or 102.
It's 104 where I am, and it is hot as shit. And
Yeah,
I have to have the AC off because my electricity bill went through the roof. So, oof.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's hot here, man. I'm not liking it at all.
I mean, did you hear? It got so hot in England that ice cream melted when they were
Oh,
outside.
no, correction. We're at 105. Joe Joy.
Oh, you got me beat by a degree.
Yeah, no, I feel your pain, man. For real. 105. And you know what? My work asked me if I wanted to work today. I was like, hell no.
Man, I wish my job was like that to get the option. It's like,
Yeah,
I couldn't pull that shit here. It's like, oh, it's 104 degrees out. I can't work today. That's there's air conditioning in the building, you jackass. No, it's too hot.
Yeah, our high today is supposed to they say is 108. But we're not hitting that yet. Thank God. I hope we don't.
What's the high for? Yeah,
what about the rest of you guys?
High for high for me is 107.
What about the rest of you guys? Is it hot where you guys are at too, or is it like a lot more cooler? Fellas, rest of the panel. Hello?
Guests, esteemed guests.
It's kind of hot over here, but it's like, I think it's like 80, 85, but it's humid where I'm at. I'll tell you that.
Oh, to be 85 degrees.
Oh yeah, I wish.
To be a nice, cool 85. God, there was a time in my life where I thought that was hot. 85 was too hot to be outside.
That's actually 76 where I'm at.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Love you too, bastard.
Fucking bragging about your 70-degree weather. The sweet 70s.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay. People die every day, babe.
That is so reassuring, Chris. Thank you.
How dare you wish that upon me? You out here wishing me dead? Out here saying Andy Cruz should kill his wife? What the hell's wrong with you?
What the fuck is the matter with this Felix Verdejo flow today, bro? Like, chill, son.
No, I said it incorrectly. People meet Satan every day, B.
Shit, yo.
Now he's wishing I go to hell. What the fuck?
So now,
it's all love. It's all love. It's all love, man. It's all love, Jason. It's all love,
good,
bro.
Joe. So good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Read the super chat. Let me read the super chat. Let me read the super chat. Let me read the super chat. Rick Star says, can anyone see if Clarissa Shields is wearing beach slippers and athletic socks? I can't see that. I don't know. I'm wearing socks.
They cut the broadcast.
You in the feed. You in the feed. You don't need to bring us into it.
All right.
I know she's wearing no bra though, because that shirt.
I might go live for the Anderson fight. We'll see. I might go live. We'll see. I'll see y'all on the next one.
Peace.
Thanks for having us, Jules.
All right, Jules.